Right. Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, because I know there's a lot of you tuning in from all around the world. I hope you're doing well, no matter what time it is in your local zones. But yeah, welcome on in to the stream. I know there's a few of you joining. Hello to Sagatas as well, and Yasmini, who have joined us nice and early. I do appreciate you guys obviously being here straight off the bat. We obviously got some juicy trailer yesterday, which I wasn't actually expecting them to drop another trailer. We were actually talking about it in yesterday's stream because someone was like, do you think they're going to drop a trailer? I was like, I don't know, maybe not. And they did. So let me know what you think of it. Of course, those of you that are catching this as a VOD, feel free to comment as well down below. But yeah, if you're in the chat right now and you watched the trailer, let me know what you think, because it was quite cool to see everything, but I think it was a little bit more of what we've already seen, so it wasn't too many new information, but it was still cool to see. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. We'll obviously get the stream starting and rocking and rolling in a minute. Again, just as a quick brief for those of you that maybe haven't caught up yet, we managed to defeat Rykard, get ourselves a Blasphemous Blade, also kill off a load of other enemies, including the Fire Giant, and we're just continuing on with our journey of getting absolutely everything that we can, doing all of the side quests, like NPC quests. So today's going to be a bit of a fun one. So yeah, hopefully you're ready. So grab yourself a drink, grab yourself some popcorn, or your breakfast, because it's early morning, and then we'll get this thing rocking and rolling in a moment. And Sagatas says, oh yeah, trailer, a DLC trailer that is more epic and cool than 99% of game trailers. Yeah, I know, cinematics always looking a million times better than what it actually looks in game, but hey, it builds the hype and I'm all for it. So yeah, but no, like I say, we are going to get things up and running. Let me just obviously make sure everything's all signed in and we've got our character up, and then we're pretty much good to go. But yeah, of course, I'll see if you're excited. Make sure you hit the like button, make sure you tell your friends about these streams as well, because then we can get everybody involved and have discussions like this about the DLC trailers and things like that. So, yeah, just spread the word, because these streams are amazing, aren't they? Right, now that we've got everything loaded up, we can now start going on with, if that music will be a boss fight OST, it'll be nuts. Yeah, well, the music's all Skyrim stuff, which is my favourite OST. Hence why it's in every stream, every video, pretty much, somewhere at some point. Yeah, the Skyrim OST is nuts, and will always be my favourite. And you're right, it would be pretty cool if they included it in a load of boss fights. It'd be very, very good. But yeah, we need to, like I say, we don't need to do Roger's quest, but I think I've already done most of it in the background. But what we're going to do today is we're going to delve a little bit more into Faith, because as you guys know, we did a good strength build around the Star Scourge Greatsword, so these are our stats right now, level 85. We need to now basically respec everything into the Blasphemous Blade, but also Faith, so we can use other things like the Black Knife, and eventually the Black Blade when we defeat Malekith, sorry. So I do kind of want to delve into Faith, because that is essentially going to be our final build, is having a very, very powerful Faith build, which can utilize all of the spells: fire, destined death, holy damage, lightning incantations, because that's essentially what I want to use for the DLC, because it wrecks face, and why not? Why not go with that? So we're going to respec straight away, try and see if we can also upgrade the Blasphemous Blade a little bit, and then yeah, take it from there really, and just continue on clearing areas, clearing dungeons, and possibly also doing Hiatus questline to go and get the Madness seal. So, because that will help out obviously with all the Madness spells that we're going to get. Yeah, the together build. Yeah, well, that's what we're going to be running with pretty much off the bat here, because we're going to be utilising the Blasphemous Blade. And I can't remember, is it 22 strength? Sorry, let me just do this. I think it's 22 strength. Yeah, it's 22 strength I need, and Dex is fine. Okay, I don't need any Arcane. We can pretty much just pump everything into Faith here. 49 Faith. Do I want to boost her health, though, maybe? Let me drop Faith down to 40, pump a little bit more Vigor, so we can actually survive fights. But realistically, I think that's going to be fine. Oh, I don't want to pump a little bit more into Mind. we'll do that. We'll have 15 mind, because that's enough for Golden Valve, Flame Grant Strength, and a couple of uses of Taker's Flame without having to use a pot. Yeah, that should do for now. That should do for now. We can always respec again if we find ourselves having any trouble with anything else. But we're looking. Oh no, I don't. Yeah, I want to cancel rebirth. Did I press it again by mistake? Yeah, I did. Cool. And we've also got levels as well. Actually, I've just realised we've still got a load of runes. And we're also trying to complete Corin's quest line as well. So we actually need to go get ourselves regression, which I'm going to leave myself a couple of runes for that. Actually, let me pump them into Vigor, because I need to do some level ups and go get regression and continue that storyline. So let's just go and do that real quick. But yeah, let me know how you guys are doing. I hope you're doing well. I know, like I say, this is a bit of a bonus stream. We don't always stream on a Wednesday. But for those of you that, again, are unaware, unfortunately, I can't promise I'm going to be able to stream next week. So what we're doing this week is streaming 3 times. So you got 3 this week instead of 2. And then not next week, but the week after, we'll stream 3 times again. So although I can't promise, obviously, streaming next week, I'm making up for it by streaming a couple more times. Like on each week either side of that week. So yeah, hopefully you can forgive me for that. And you know, we can get this DLC prep done in time, because I know it is kind of time sensitive. We're less than a month away now until the Shadow of the Erdtree, so yeah, we really need to get things done if we want to, you know, be ready for when that drops. But are you excited for the DLC? I'm sure most of you are, especially seeing the DLC trailer yesterday, which was a bit of a story-driven trailer, just giving a bit more insight into who we're actually following and who's involved and whatnot. So yeah, let me know. Are you even more excited now as we're getting closer, or are you still a bit like, yeah, it's coming out, it's fine, it's whatever, we'll play it when we play it? Let me know. We can also actually do a load more. I need to complete Beryl's questline and get the Raging Wolf armor from in there, to be fair. That's one thing I do need to do. And bump. Thank you. Yeah, we'd still do a bunch of damage with this, that's fine. That's good. It's only a +4, but is what it is. Oh, I didn't change my Wonder Physic, did I? To be fair, I think it's still got the Flame Shroud and Crack Tier and Dex, so we should be okay. Yeah, we're still doing plenty of damage with this. This is absolutely fine. Oh, hello. I did not know I attracted you. Sorry. Wow. Yeah, and this is why the Blasphemous Blade is busted. Because of that. Man. I tend not to use this too much, just because I prefer using other things, but yeah, you gotta love how broken this weapon is. Dracandis, hey, just found your channel last night, starting a new character and haven't played since launch. What class do you recommend to go into your Bloodflame Samurai build? So you can probably just delve straight from a Samurai. I know it hasn't got much arcane boss, it's got the boosted dex, etc. But I always, for all of my characters, start with Wretch. I don't think it's the most optimal thing to do, but whenever I play Dark Souls games, because I've actually played like all of the previous Dark Souls stuff, I always start with Wretch, just because that literally starts with nothing and you got like a template to do whatever you want with. But if you want to start with someone that's a bit more like you're not going to die straight away because you haven't got so you've actually got some equipment, then Samurai is probably good. If there is one with a better arcane or dex off the bat, then perfect, but I'm pretty sure Samurai is probably the best one. And Sargasso says, I'm already ready. My 175 dude with Malekith's sword and beautiful stats is fully prepared to kick some ass. Yeah, well, that's pretty much what we're going to be setting up. So looks like great minds think alike with that. I need 37 intelligence. Okay, then we'll put this on hold for a little bit. I thought it was faith. Okay. Well, yeah, we're not going to be doing that anytime soon, considering I've got 14 intelligence. Yikes. It's fine. We've got it now anyway. But we do need to use that to continue on Corin's quest line and get the mending rune, because that's kind of what I want to do for the ending, because I've never done it before, so it'd be cool to see that on stream as well. But, Dracanis, also thank you for popping in, of course, as well. Oh, you also just commented, thanks, bro, keep up the awesome work. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate it, and it's also good that you've obviously found my channel, because there's a lot of builds that you can use. Did we actually pick up the Starfish? I can't remember if we picked up the Starfish. Yeah, we did. Yeah, there's obviously a lot of builds you can use. So yeah, we've covered pretty much everything, and I'm still going to be covering a load more, even before the DLC, and of course after the DLC we'll cover absolutely everything. So feel free to stick around. If you want to subscribe, if you haven't already, you can always do so. It's free to do, and you can always change your mind if I ever get dull and boring, which should hopefully not be the case. But yeah. Hopefully you enjoy your time here and enjoy the videos, enjoy the content, and I'll be sure to keep it up. So thank you. And sorry, I messed up your name already. Zagatus says, I always start DS3 and ER with a knight because it has the most vigor, endurance, and strength distribution, which is pretty much all you need for for any of those games. Because yeah, that's just kind of like the best way to prepare yourself. Because like you say, got the best everything then. Got enough health, enough strength to whack people around the head. And enough endurance to roll out the way, so yeah, and have a heavy load, so yeah. Why is there no starting class with a Colossal Sword? I think it's just because, like, Colossal Swords are one of those things that you pick up along the way. Like, it's not really, like, could you imagine straight off the bat having 40 strength or whatever it is, plus to be able to wield the thing? Yeah, I think that's just all it is. It's because those Colossal weapons require a lot of strength and a lot of everything else, so it's kind of hard to have a starting character and not be super OP with a colossal weapon, because it would make pretty much any starting boss an absolute breeze, which is kind of not how From Software and Miyazaki want you to play the game. They want you to struggle at first and then find the colossal weapons to then kick butt. They don't want you kicking butt straight off the bat because they don't want you to get bored. Zweihander is good for starting class, being held in both hands. Yeah, Zweihander is like that comical weapon that everybody hates using because it's like one of the worst greatswords in the game. I actually made a video, like ages ago now, because there was like loads of forums and stuff saying the Zweihander was the worst weapon in the game. So I made that classic video, like, I made the worst weapon in Elden Ring the best. So yeah. But the Zweihander is good, and I proved it's good, because we absolutely destroyed the game with it. What did you use leading up to getting the Blasphemous Blade on your current character? Do you have a guide? So everything that we've done obviously was on stream. I'm not going to ask you to go back and watch 12 hours of footage, because that's what we did. But we used a bunch of weapons, because I was getting community votes in for what you wanted to see me use, and essentially we used the Bloodhound's Fang. I've never featured that on the channel. I have used it before, but it's never been in any videos because it's overdone and everybody in the nan knows how good the Bloodhound Fang is. But then we also used the Death's Poker, and we also used Star Scourge Greatsword. And what was the other weapon that we used? There was another weapon. Oh, Eleonora's Pole Blade, so my personal favourite. So the video that you were talking about, Dracanis, with the Bloodflame Samurai, that was kind of what we were using. So if you want to go back, I think it was the second stream where we're using it. Feel free to go back to that second stream and like obviously skim through it to the stats when we respec. Because if you wanted like an early build of that character, it's there. But yeah, and hello Marcus, hope you're doing well. Good morning lads. Funny how we were talking about a new trailer yesterday. Yeah, I was just talking to chat. I was waiting to see if you were going to come in today. So I was about to say exactly the same thing. It's funny how yesterday you were like, yeah, I'm not sure if a trailer's going to come out, but you were asking me like, would you want a second trailer? And we were like, not really. And then like what, an hour or two after I ended the stream, From Software drops a trailer. I was like, oh, okay, brilliant. So, so yeah, shout out to Marcos, because he obviously had the inside intel on the From Software dropping the trailer yesterday. But yeah, It was literally like 2 hours. Like as soon as you went to bed, like an hour after you went to bed, it would drop. Lol, literally what I did with Frozen Feast. Sorry, let me just get rid of this guy. Whilst I'm also reading your chat, because I can just see him causing me a problem. And this is why the Blasphemous Blade is also so broken. I mean, just look, he can't even touch me. Lol, literally what I did with Frozen Feast in Lies of P, everyone was calling this weapon the worst in the game, and I made it a meme video showing how bust it is. Yeah, the Frozen Feast, everyone just hated it because I don't think they quite understood that doing multiple attacks gets rid of like that rubble and actually makes it quicker. So they just thought, okay, yeah, it does more damage, but bloody hell, it's slow. They didn't quite realise, actually, oh, if you just keep mashing buttons, it actually is okay. So yeah. But it is always fun trying to make those videos where, like, you take a weapon that everybody, like, hates or thinks is rubbish and go, actually, it's pretty sick. Voting is a sick way to do it. Yeah, Dracanis, if you're talking about the, like, how we decided weapons, yeah, so the whole reason of this stream and the whole reason... Okay, I missed that jump. The whole reason for this stream was to get you guys involved, because obviously I was going to do this character anyway, like starting again and then just going into the DLC with a brand new character. So I just thought, let me just stream it, get you guys involved, and let you guys choose what weapons you want me to use, because maybe there's something you've never used before and you want to see me use it. Because you're interested, and like I say, you've never used it before, so you want to see like if it's any good or not. So yeah, that's why that's kind of why we're doing these streams, and yeah, I'm happy to try anything else. Did we go in here? Can't remember. No, but we do need to go grab that. I think that's a rune up there, isn't it? That'll help out quite a bit. Two Fingers Prayer Book, which is always nice. We can say that to Corin. Oh, I forgot you were in here. Oh wow, yeah, I forgot people were in here. Is there actually anything else in here? I don't think there is there? I also probably need to change my talismans, because we haven't done that yet, have we? No. Also, again, apologies if you hear my PC blowing up in the background. It's very hot today and very muggy. Because in the UK there was a few thunderstorms last night, so it's just very, very humid. So yeah, apologies if you can hear my fans and my PC working overtime today, because it probably will happen quite a bit. I do also have a fan in the background as well, probably doing a load of background noise, so apologies again for that. Zweihander is an A tier in ER, by the way. Yeah, Zweihander is very, well, pretty much any weapon that you can change the Ash of War and obviously alternate how you use it is very, very good. I am just going to quickly run back up here. Yeah, but I'm happy that they show like the good lore about the past. Yeah, that was a good thing. I love, well, I like that obviously it wasn't like another gameplay trailer, it was a sort of like a lore trailer, like, you know, giving a bit of suspense to the story. Like we said yesterday, I'm not really a story person, and I've just realised, oh, this is down here and not up there. Yeah, I'm not really a story person, but yeah, I'm happy that they didn't just sort of do a repeat and show more gameplay, which we already saw, if you know what I mean. So yeah, the thing I didn't wanted to watch. Sorry, the thing I didn't wanted to watch in a new trailer with things like bosses. Ah, okay, yeah. So to keep the mystery, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, I'm glad they kind of didn't do that, because they've already shown us everything that we already knew, which kind of explained what's going on a little bit more. And yeah, sorry, I'm running around like an idiot because I'm talking to you guys. I was supposed to go up here to go grab the I think it's runes on that body. I might be wrong. And I'm kind of doing this for nothing, but we'll grab it anyway. The wait is getting so long. Yeah, I don't really hear anything. I don't really hear anything in the background noise. That's cool. That's fine, because I've done my mic in a way where you shouldn't hear too much. But if it does get a little bit annoying, just let me know. And I can try and smithing stones. It wasn't a rune. Okay, that's fine. But what we do need to do is, like I say, go start Hiatus questline. So let's go and do that and get this show on the road, because then we can go get the Frenzied Flame Seal, start getting some Frenzied Flame spells, and just absolutely destroy everything with the Frenzied Flame. I'm pretty much familiar with every weapon in this game. I played a shitload of stuff across the 26 playthroughs. Yeah, me and you both. I've obviously been a content creator. I've got multiple characters on multiple playthroughs and made hundreds of videos, 100 odd TikToks. I've pretty much used most weapons The only things I haven't really delved in, which we were talking about yesterday as well, was like whips and stuff. But like I say, pretty much anything where you can change the Ash of War, or manipulate how you use the weapon and like the stats and everything. Any weapon like that you can turn into an absolute powerhouse. What you got to do is, if it's a strength weapon, put Crag Blade on it. It's ridiculous. Put like a lightning incantation or frost incantation on, and it's good against literally everybody. So yeah, all the weapons in this good. All the weapons in Elden Ring, and this is kind of like not a hot take, but it's my opinion. Let me know if you guys think the same. But all the weapons in Elden Ring are far better than any other weapon in any other Souls game, just purely because I think Elden Ring's a lot easier and a lot more versatile. Like I say, you can create a build that is quote unquote overpowered with literally anything, and my channel is an example of that, because I've made the most overpowered build about 50 million times. So yeah, I mostly play on New Game Plus 7, and I have a rule: if a weapon can kill Morgott before 2 phases, it's a good weapon. Yeah, that's pretty much the staple. If you're a New Game Plus 7 and it's destroying people in like 2 or 3 hits, then yeah, it's a pretty damn good weapon. Just gonna take on this guy just so we can get the oh, that was a bad use. And come on, thank you. Oh, you didn't want to stab him? Okay, cool. Anyway, it's quicker anyway to do that. Sweet. Does this guy actually sell anything of any use? I can't remember. Because again, it's been like yourself, Sargatas. I basically play in the later New Game Pluses. So we'll buy it anyway because we're 100%ing everything. Do I want these weapons? Not really. Light crossbow, I'm never gonna really use it. Iron armor, don't need. Oh, hold on. Is that a cracked spot? Yeah, sure. We'll buy that just in case. Sorry, yeah, what I was saying is I haven't played Elden Ring from the very beginning in a very, very long time. So, a lot of this has also been me just sort of like running around trying to find stuff. I can also just do this. I forgot I had these areas rather than running around. How do you feel ER stacks up versus the other Souls games? Been playing since Demon Souls, but got lost at how big ER was. Elden Ring, sorry, is, for me, personally, I'll be honest, I haven't played Sekiro, and what's the other one I haven't played? Demon Souls. Sorry, yeah, Demon Souls. I haven't played Demon Souls and I haven't played Sekiro, but Elden Ring compared to everything else, or the Dark Souls series and Bloodborne, this is a lot easier. Where you can go anywhere you want, you can literally pick up everything before taking on the first boss and before taking on like any other enemies. And there's so many like places where you can pick up runes. Like there's so many like graveyards and like the hot air balloons is what I call them. The ones carrying those like 4-armed militia people in the Lake of Lernia, and also other places. If you pop them, they drop like a load of runes. So everything is like super easy to get in my opinion compared to the other ones, but that's because Bloodborne, Dark Souls, everything like that is linear, as opposed to this obviously being open world. So they're all very good in their own right, and I love Dark Souls and Bloodborne for being linear because, you know, I just love the way that they're laid out and the direction that you go with each of those games. But yeah, I would say comparatively, this is probably a lot more easier, and you can make everything stupidly overpowered with the right build, which is obviously what we were just talking about a moment ago. So yeah, that's just what I would say. They're all fun. This is probably more fun to the casual player and more fun to everybody else because, like I say, it's a bit more trivial in the fact that everything is good, but also the bosses are a lot quicker in their movesets. Like Malekith, for instance. Okay, yeah, we had Sif and whatever else in the other game, but Malekith is like Sif on steroids. I think someone said that in the last stream, so I'm totally stealing your joke, whoever that was. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's just what I think of it. I think that everything earlier than... I think that everything earlier than DS3 haven't aged at all. I mean, Dark Souls 1, the original one, still holds up pretty well. Like, it's still playable. Like I was still like, I'm not talking about the remaster. I'm talking like the original Dark Souls. Like I would still quite happily sit there and play that over most games. Of course, you want a more polished version, and I would play Dark Souls 3 first, but I'd still quite happily play the first Dark Souls 1. Oh, sorry, you just said I played Dark Souls 1 this week, and it was horrible. I haven't played a game more inconvenient, incomprehensible, and intuitive and annoying in my life. I mean, it does have its bugs, but it's also just very basic at its core. So I understand, like, there's not really much going on for it, and there's not really much telling you what to do. But it's one of those games that you play like multiple times. Like when I first played it, it took me like 5 times to really understand what I was doing. It's like, right, okay, I'm supposed to go over here. Oh, right, this boss that I killed 5 hours ago gave me a key for this door. Right, okay, I need to, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's not great in terms of its like how it holds up against Elden Ring. But I'd still play it. It's still good. It's just one of those games you need to play maybe multiple times to really appreciate what it does, because it does get better as the game goes on. Like as soon as you get into Anor Londo, the game's like almost completely different, and like it's so much more fun, and there's so much more going on. So that's all I will say. It's just sort of like stick it out. It's kind of like how people tell you with like their favourite TV series. Yeah, the first season was rubbish, but if you stick it out, it gets really good. That's basically Dark Souls 1. Yeah, if you get through the first half of the game, then it gets really good. So yeah, that's how I see it anyway. Right, we need to go back to Hayata, and she is unfortunately going to pass away. But it's fine, because we'll find her again. Don't worry. She's not gone for long. I can't think of her actual name before Hayata. Hayata's when she becomes the thingy lady. The interconnectivity of Dark Souls 1 blew me away when it first came out. Yeah, so obviously everything is around that one hub, and literally everything leads back to it, which is pretty cool. But don't I pick up that item? Well, I did. Morning Star. Yeah, I picked up the Morning Star. You get to the top of the area, look down, and you can see like where you've been before. Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of like an open world, and it is considered an open world experience because, like I say, you can physically go anywhere you want. But yeah, it's not quite as accessible. Like you can't freely, like on torrent in Elden Ring, just go wherever you want. But yeah, well, it's because you're a terrible father, mate. That's how it could be. You're rubbish. Doesn't he become an invasion guy as well? Yeah, so I've done his dialogue. That's fine, and then we can jump to the lake-facing cliffs. Ta-da! I think the best Dark Souls to start for a new person should be Dark Souls 3. Yep, agreed. Because of the fast gameplay and be a little bit more linear. Yes, I always say this. If anyone ever asks me, oh, if you were to tell me a game to get into, if I never played Dark Souls before, what game do you think I should play first? I always tell them Dark Souls 3. Because it's the most polished, it's the most fun. And like you say, it's probably just a better experience because it's more fast-paced. Inputs aren't laggy like obviously in the first Dark Souls and the second Dark Souls. Everything's a bit more not laggy, but like you can still get hit whilst you're mid-roll. Whereas in Dark Souls 3, if you get the roll right, you can do invincibility frames and things like that. So yeah. I mean, I didn't like a single boss in Dark Souls 1. All of them were weak as hell and overall boring. Combat is bad. 90% of running around, recovering stamina, and 10% actually fighting. Maybe I'm just like wearing red tinted glasses because obviously that's my first Souls experience. But I don't think the boss fights were too bad. Yeah, okay, they're obviously not as good compared to obviously modern day bosses. But I would say if you've played Elden Ring or Dark Souls 3 and then gone back to play Dark Souls 1, which I think has said that's what you did, then yeah, I completely understand why, like what you're saying there and why you're saying it, because did I give her the thing? Sorry, I was too busy talking to you guys. So yeah, I completely understand why you'd say that, because yeah, obviously comparing the bosses in Elden Ring and Dark Souls 3 to the bosses in Dark Souls 1, they're a lot more stagnant and a lot less fun. Because it is kind of like a mash fest. Who's going to do more damage first? Am I going to be able to spam attacks against you, or you're going to be able to spam attacks against me. So yeah, I completely understand that. Traveling the first 2/3 of the game on foot is the biggest waste of time I've ever seen in gaming. Yeah, I mean, but listen, for the last thirds, you appreciate the fast travel, do you not? But yeah, no, again, I totally get that. But like we mentioned earlier, everything's all connected. So yeah. And sorry, Marcus also said Dark Souls 1 can be overwhelming for new people. Yeah, I totally get that. I totally get that. It's a completely different experience. And like I say, you don't have fast travel straight off the bat, so it can be a little bit longer to get everywhere, and it's obviously an inconvenience. But back in 2006, 2007, when it was released, when we were playing video games, that was kind of like the norm. You had to go places. Like, do you remember playing the original Halos? Has anyone played like Halo 1, Halo 2? How you would walk through every stage? And obviously I know it's different because it's missions, it's obviously linear, but listen, we had to play 20 minutes of running around shooting stuff to get to the end. It's basically the same as Dark Souls. That's how most games were back in the day. Hey, want to ask, to start DLC, is it better to start fresh, or can we go into New Game Plus gameplay? Well, hello, Business Facts, Brief Business Facts, I hope you're doing well. So we actually had this conversation on stream yesterday. I'm starting from fresh because I thought the best way to do it was to start with a brand new character, because then if you're in New Game Plus 7, where there's going to be a new leveling system, I didn't want to, I didn't want to fight all of the new bosses at their hardest level with heightened health and heightened defense, whilst I've got basically nothing. But chat informed me yesterday that there's apparently going to be a decision you can make to turn that leveling system on or off. Now, I don't know whether that's true, and I'm going on the assumption that it's not, so I would just suggest maybe starting a brand new character just so you're in your first new game. So if you do want to turn on that leveling system, you're not screwed because you're fighting New Game Plus 7 bosses whilst you're effectively level 1. So I would say start a brand new character if you can, but if you're also time sensitive and you've got a character already, hopefully, fingers crossed, but we don't know of course, hopefully fingers crossed that's true where they can turn off that setting, and if anybody can confirm that in chat right now, because I haven't seen anything about it, but yeah, if they can confirm so we can tell Brief Business Facts if it's viable to do that or not, then brilliant. But I would start from fresh. Also, just gives you a bit of more fresh knowledge about all the bosses and stuff, and get used to the game again if you haven't played it in a while. So yeah, that's what I would do. And sorry, well, it's early From Software work. I don't judge them ruthlessly for it. Besides, visually, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, no, I wasn't like saying, oh, yeah, Dark Souls isn't bad. How dare you say Dark Souls is bad? It's just yeah, it's just one of their first games. Obviously, Demon Souls was their first like proper Souls experience like this, if you will. And it's just a vast difference between something that came out in 2006 to something we're currently playing now in 2024. So yeah, that's all it is really. DS1 helped pave the way. Later games took what they learned and improved it. Yeah, exactly. So that's why it's kind of like loved so much. It's mainly for the culture. Because yeah, there's obviously a load of things wrong with it. There's a load of bugs, loads of like things that just naturally didn't work as well. Like say, the fast traveling was something that they implemented 2/3 into the game. So they went, hey, you know what? We're going to do that a bit earlier next time. We're going to do it from the very get-go, and then it won't annoy people. So yeah. And back then, Miyazaki haven't learned to copy and paste the assets everywhere yet. Yeah, true. True, there's a lot of copy and pasting, I guess. But yeah. And Expat, hello, how you doing? How long before your first DLC release video... How long before your first DLC release video is released? First DLC release video. If you're asking if I've got any, like, early access to the DLC, I don't. I don't have any like access, and I know there's a long dramatic pause, but suspense. I genuinely don't have early access. I know probably a lot of other content creators do. I don't really talk to anybody in this community that's like bigger than me, so I couldn't tell you if other people do or not. I can't confirm that, but I don't know if any other content creators out there are going like, yeah, stick with me guys, because we're gonna have DLC this week. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. But if you're also asking when am I going to cover the DLC, it'll just be on release. Probably the day after, because obviously I want to play it and see what's available, see what builds I can make and stuff. But I will cover the DLC when the DLC releases, if that's also what you're asking. So yeah, it'll be after the actual release of the DLC. I don't know whether I'll stay up late to play it, like at midnight or whatever, but I will play it that day. So you could expect videos sort of that next day, a couple of days, depending on what kind of content I want to make. But yeah. Sorry, Brief Business of Access, great, thanks for the idea. I currently just started the game again, gonna play it slowly until the... Yeah, that's what I would advise, just play the game again, get used to it, have fun with it again, and then when you jump into the DLC, you'll be able to wreck face, destroy them with whichever build, obviously, you want to make. Sorry, I just want to kung fu my way through the DLC. Yeah, I think we all do, Marcos, to be fair. So yeah, and thanks for these videos. They go great with my morning Costa Rican coffee. Yeah, no, I hope you're doing well, expat. Obviously, I know you're in. I don't think were you in the last stream? I don't think you were in the last stream, but I knew you were in the ones beforehand. We were just basically. Oh no, okay, you got me out the madness. Nice. Can you just do the thing? Thank you, Jesus. But yeah, last stream we basically just cleared out all of the mountaintops. Well, not all of the mountaintops of Giant, but we beat the Fire Giant, beat Rykard, continued on grabbing stuff. We're now delving into a Faith build so we can use the Blasphemous Blade, Black Knife, and then also the Black Blade when we eventually get it after defeating Malekith. So we're creating a bit of a Faith build right now. Just gonna go get all of the Eyes of Shibiri, so then we can go give them to Hayata. She can do whatever she does for her story, and then we'll meet her in the Three Fingers area. I won't actually get affected by the Three Fingers because I can't remember if that actually stops Corin's storyline. It probably doesn't, but just in the interest of completing Corin's storyline, I'm not going to activate the Three Fingers because I want to, like I say, do Corin's ending and the Gold Mask's ending because I've never done that before. But I'm also glad that these videos are helping you with your with your morning coffee, and I'm glad I can be of service. Sorry, yeah, let me go back to Sarkastus as well. Well, yeah, they have... Sorry. Well, yeah, they've progressed by a large margin since then. Now combat is very good. Bosses become aggressive and fun to fight. I really like this new design. Yeah, well, that's, like I say, we already sort of mentioned this, but it's just, over time, things get better, don't they? Wow. Okay. Cheers, buddy, for rolling that. You son of a gun. Gonna roll it again? No, you're not. Thank you. Thank you. Heal. Oh, you didn't heal. Okay, cheers. Cheers, bud. Thanks for healing. How long are you streaming for this morning, night? Canada here. Oh, yeah, so actually, before starting the stream, someone commented on the previous sort of like community post saying that I'm going live, saying that he's also from Canada, so I'm pretty sure it's like, what, 4 AM for you right now? It's currently 10 AM in the UK, and we normally go until about 12, half 12, so another 2.5 hours. So if you do want to go to bed, Dracanis, feel free to do so. I'm not going to be upset or offended if you want to sleep, and you know, so you're not sleep deprived for tomorrow. Because I know it is ridiculously late for you guys in Canada, but yeah, obviously I can't tell you what to do, but yeah. Please don't cause yourself a mischief just staying up for this. You can always catch us as a VOD afterwards as well. And sorry, Zenzan Bob, is that how you say it? Zenzan Bob? I'm just going to go with Bob. Hey man, just wanted to say I just started playing Elden Ring and your videos are amazing. I'm currently doing my first ever Souls game and playthrough, just keeping builds in mind. Yeah, so basically if you're just starting through, obviously have fun with it. I'm glad the videos are helping. Of course, most of my videos are around a level 150 character, so you do have to sort of work your way up there. And I'm sorry that I don't have anything where you can use sooner, but as chat will probably tell you, there's a lot of early game weapons that are super OP, like the Bloodhound's Fang, so that there will be a million videos, not on my channel, because one, everyone else has done it, and I don't want to add to the satire of it. Saturation, sorry, not satire, saturation of making a Bloodhound Fang build. But Bloodhound Fang will be good for you. There's a load of other early game weapons that will be good as well. Trying to think, things like Iron Balls. Obviously, as soon as you can, get things like the Blasphemous Blade by defeating Rykard and Volcano Manor. Then sweet, grab that if you can. But yeah, also we need to actually go and grab well, I need to go give Thingy the eye now, actually. But we need to go and grab, what's it called? Think. One of the crowns from Raya Lucaria Academy, so I can do the converted towers. Marco says, you just remind me that I have to do Karunk quest on my main save. New game plus 20, and I always forgot. I'm on a personal quest to get all the game magic. Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's fine. Well, I'm glad I can remind you that you still got quests to do, because yeah, there's quite a few quests to do. Do I not have the grape? Did I not pick up the grape? Which one am I missing, chat? What one am I missing? I got the one... Hold on. I got the one from Godric's thing. I got the one from in here. What one am I missing? Wait. What one am I missing? Oh! Does he drop one when he invades? Let me go see. I'm pretty sure... Actually, yeah, I think he does drop one when he invades. Lol, more of an up early situation here. Gonna dip for breakfast. We'll catch more later. Your live content is fun, man. Keep it up. No worries, man. Well, thank you very much for popping in, even if it is only for a little bit. I don't mind. I'm glad that, you know, be part of your morning routine and have fun. But yeah, no, like I say, even if you're only here for a couple of moments, even if you've got to go to work or school, whatever it is you're going to, yeah, I hope you have a nice day. And thank you very much for being in here, even if you don't come back. I really do appreciate it. So yeah, thank you a lot, man. And Bob says, that's exactly how you say my name. By the way, lol, Bob works too. No worries. I'm glad I got that right, because one thing you'll come to know if you do join these streams often is my pronunciation of stuff is absolute trash. Like, I am poor with names. I am poor with everything that looks like it could be a problem to pronounce. So, yeah. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. And Marcos, the thing I was missing was that Shibiri grape. You can see it there on the right. I forgot that her dad, you know, the guy that didn't save her when she died in Limgrave all that time ago, all those 10 minutes ago. I forgot that he becomes an invasion guy in this Ravager's Rack. Ravager's Shack. See? Pronunciation. I'm even skipping letters now. So that was the thing that I missed. That's what I needed to grab. I thought it was just a Shibiri grape from Vike. But it wasn't, because we give her last one in the church, I believe. So this is the second to last place. So yeah, if anybody that's doing Hiatus Questline, all you need to do, just as a quick summary, there is, I think, guides on my channel and also on my TikTok. But you go to this area where she is residing on that wall. Talk to her. She'll ask you to deliver a letter. Go to her father, which is in the castle, which again was up here. Talk to him. He'll tell you, I don't need to worry about my daughter. Lo and behold, you go back and she's dead, and she's like, no, my daughter. So you did need to worry about your daughter. And then you meet her in the lake facing cliffs. She becomes Hyetta, which is the lady we're speaking to now, where she's basically becoming like a finger maiden kind of thing. There'll be a grape in this area just after the Godric fight. There's a grape there. Then there's a grape in the ruins here, purified ruins. Then another grape from her dad, which we just killed, Ravager's Shack. Not Ravager's Rack, but Ravager's Shack. And then the final grape is at the Church of Inhibition, which is the one that we got from Vike. So basically we're going to go here, talk to her, give her the grape, and then go to Bellum Church, where she'll be her last location. And then we'll go to the subterranean depths to go into the Madness Lair. And then she'll eventually give us the... Yeah, we also need to tell her the human eyes, and she froze up. Then she'll give us the Frenzy Flame Seal. So yeah. Sorry, Bob says, same man, so no worry at all. I just make names up sometimes for a boss if I can't say it. Yeah, well, luckily from making content, I know most of the bosses' names in this game, but you know, if ever we, oh yeah, you just probably heard her throw up. I think you need to let her throw up and talk to her again. Let me just try and see if I need to rest. Can't remember if you need to rest her side grace here. And let's talk to her again before she moves. But yeah, if ever there's a time where I can't remember a name in a certain game, I'll just call them Zenzan. For you. Strictly for you, Bob. Just call him Zenzan. So you do need to cite the rest of the side grace off. You give her that one and she throws up. So yeah, she's trying to become a finger maiden. I'm certain now, I am a finger maiden. Okay. And then for some reason she teleports over to Bellum Church. We can give her the last Shibiri Eye. And then, well, I'm glad you like that idea, Bob. I really do like that you like that idea. And then we'll give her the last grape, which is actually an eye, because, you know, Elden Ring, I guess. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Cool, so she's gone there. So now, the other thing that you need to do, which is super duper easy, of course, is go through the subterranean fields and go to the Forsaken Depths, which is where you fight Moog. And then you can go to the Cathedral of the Forsaken and go down the secret path behind it. I'm sure most of you already know how to do this, but for anybody that's watching and don't have a clue of what I'm doing, this quest line is basically now complete, because all you need to do is go down here and meet her at the bottom, and we can get ourselves the Madness Seal, which will basically be what we use throughout. Isn't there an enemy here? Yeah, come on. Come over here, please. Let me outgrow you. Come on. I need you to destroy these things with your frenzied flame, buddy. You going to use it, or are you just going to hit me? Did that break it? No, it didn't. You just come closer, please. No, come closer. Did that break it? No. Come closer. God damn it. Come closer. Yay, thank you. And now we've got the merchants set up. Hurry. So yeah, these guys can... Oh, you can also poise through it. Okay, buddy, chill out, man. I did not know that you couldn't interrupt that move. Jesus. Right, yeah, so for those of you wondering, those tents can be broken with the Frenzy Flame. You just need the enemies to do that. I think if you think about it, you could have 3 bosses: Zen, Zan, and Bob. That's true. That's true. So if ever I get stuck with multiple bosses, I'll just shout your name out and get the name right at least once. So it's fine. Buddy, listen. You want to play with fire? Oh my god, did that actually just go through the roof? Are you kidding me? You want to play with fire? Huh? Huh? You want to play with fire? Yeah. My fire's better than your fire. By a long shot. Expat says, hated those jumps on the first playthrough. Now it's super easy once the best route for... Well, you're about to find out that I haven't done this jump sequence in about a year. So, this should be funny. And as you can see from all the death marks, they're probably my previous death marks. I can't lie. I know you could have just used the... What's it called? I know you can use him as a... Like you crit him and then you can just fall. I'm pretty sure that you need to like go there. We're gonna just get rid of this guy. I know he was doing his sweet... Oh, I could have actually done the glitch then. I know he was doing his sweet harmonies, but screw it. And then alley-oop. And then where do I go from here? Uh-oh. I'm in danger. Alley-oop. And alley-oop. Too far. Oh. Almost. And then just a normal jump, I think. Yep. And then again just a normal jump, I think. Yep. And see, look, this wasn't any problem. We did it first time, guys. Come on now. Do I just fall down or do I just carry on going here? Is there anything else in here? Oh, there is this. Can I grab one of your guys' attention? Is anybody down here? I don't know what item that is. You're down here. You know what? Actually, I was going to say I'll do it, but I can't be bothered to lure him. Screw it. We'll just go in here. Cool. Have a great stream, man. I've got to go to bed. It's 5 AM here. Yeah, no worries. Thank you very much for tuning in nonetheless, though. I really do appreciate it. So, yeah, feel free to catch it as a VOD afterwards. We are going to be streaming again tomorrow, so... But again, it's going to be late for you again tomorrow, so... yeah, if you want to catch the VODs, feel free to do so, but I appreciate you coming out anyway, Bob. Really do appreciate it, so thank you. Congrats. Thank you, Expat. Thank you. See, I'm a professional now. It's all good. I have a strategy here for getting this jump puzzle every time. What's the strat? Is there a strat? I know you can use the... What's it called? I can't remember the actual attacks. Oh, wait. I do need to have... Question, chat. I need you to tell me. Does anybody know if I access the three fingers, does that ruin Corin's ending, or can I still do it even if I go into the three fingers? Because I don't know whether that's gonna. Wait, thank you, Marcos. Yeah, please, if you can double check, because well, I mean, it's not. Wait, there's an ad. Oh, okay, sorry, bloody ads. Tarnish never skipped leg day because there's no way a real person could jump that high with that gear. Yeah, that's true. I couldn't hear. I was just asking, if I go into the three fingers thing, does that ruin Corin's storyline? Like, can I still do his ending, or does it, because I'm now a three fingers person, does he go, how dare you, and then disappears? I can't remember, because I know that this is a trigger point for a lot of stuff, and I don't want to do it, but I also kind of want the seal, and even if I kill her now, I'm not going to be able to do the seal. It won't drop the seal, I don't think. You know what? I've done the side grace. We'll come back to it, but I do want to make sure that we can definitely do Corin's storyline, because yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. When I did the three fingers, it wouldn't let me do the tanning ending too, I think. The tanning? Yeah, because I want to do the mending ending. So yes, it overrides all ending. I did it at the Frenzy Flame, then went to the fight plus a Deus Ex to cure it. Okay, yeah. So okay, well, we'll hang fire then. We can use other seals. I knew it overrid a lot of stuff. I just didn't know if it also overrided his storyline, and that's kind of what I want to do. So okay, we'll leave that for a minute. That's fine. Rani, my mistake. Okay, yeah. Rani's one gets overridden. Obviously, Melana's stuff gets overridden. Have we got the Golden Order seal? We do, but we need intelligence for it, so that's fine. To be fair, let me actually put some incantations on, because we're still running the spells from about 4 streams ago. Yeah, you can remove it with Michaela's Needle. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's probably something I can do later on, but I just wanted to make sure. That's all. So thank you, chat. Do I want to run Howl of Shibiri and take the extra damage? Probably. I don't really have any other spells that are good, so we'll just go with Flame of Frenzy, because why not? Right. So, and Wonder Physic. Keep forgetting the Wonder Physic. Right, here we are. But yeah, thank you, chat, for double checking and reminding me of that. That's fine. We can also go get the Giant Crusher if we haven't got it already. I don't think we do, actually. Do we have the Giant Crusher? No, we do not. Okay, let's go grab the Giant Crusher then. Wait, so there was a new trailer? Yeah, there was a new trailer yesterday. It dropped. It's like a lore trailer, so it's just a bit more of the same in terms of gameplay, like showing you, okay, cool, we've got more stuff for the story. And like there was some like more like shots of like the main areas and things, so it was nice, it was cool, but it was kind of like a bit more of the same, if you will. Wasn't anything like super exciting, but like we mentioned in the last stream, I think you were here for it, I'm not a super lore guy, so okay, just dodge that, sure, but chill out. Yeah, I'm not like a super fan of like all the lore, so that trailer wasn't really sort of like my forte. Like, it was cool seeing everything, don't get me wrong, like all the characters and things, like all the new area, like the new areas, like more of the new areas and stuff, but I wasn't too fussed about what was happening story wise. I know a lot of you do, so yeah. You really sound like the art jazzer. Yeah, I'm not him, and he so when I first started thinking of doing YouTube back in like 2012 2013 when I was in school, I remember searching it, because my name's always been Jazza. Like throughout school, my nickname and everything on Xbox, my Xbox gamer tag used to be Jazza97 or Jazza something. Like right now it's like Jazza HD or some corny shit like that. So back in the day, I actually was obviously setting up my YouTube account, signing in, and I just searched the name, and back then he had like 500 subs, so I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, there's just like a lot of people that also are called Jazza in the world. Like, I'm not the only Jazza, right? And then when I started making content properly, like only 5-6 years ago, I then looked and he had like 1 million subscribers. I was like, okay. And he was still at that point draw by Jazza. So I was like, I can get away with just being Jazza or like Jazza97, it's fine. But then I found out like a year or two ago, he's changed his whole branding to just Jazza. I was like, no, why? Yeah, I'm not him. And that's why in the like channel trailer I go, I'm just this Jazza, no, not that Jazza, and show a picture of him, because I also got like one of my first ever comments was like, wait, I never knew George Jazza had a gaming channel. I was like, yeah, I'm not him, bro. And actually this morning on one of my TikToks, someone would put like Mr. Waffle Waffles question mark. I was like, again, I watched him growing up, but no, I'm not him. Like, thanks for the comparison, but no. So I guess it's just like a British thing, like Southern British kind of like accent, and we've all got like this raspy voice, I guess. I don't know. The only thing I found is that you can get the Frenzied Flame, you can't get the perfect order ending. Okay, but I didn't find if anything with the flame screw up the quest or cancel just the final. Okay, that's fine. My character's ready for the DLC. Got everything, did every boss, got every talisman and weapon, every incantation, weapons are every incantation, weapons are mixed out and maxed out. Jesus, I'm struggling to read. See, this is why I haven't got the subscribers those guys do, because I'm struggling. My weapons are maxed out, and I'm looking forward to the tough DLC. Yeah, I think Steve speaks for everybody at the moment in the community with having absolutely everything. Having maxed out weapons, maxed out characters, maxed out everything. So, yeah, I'm glad you're ready, because that's what we're doing too. We're getting ready. And, yeah, that's kind of the dream right now. Because then you've got everything prepared, so we go, oh, hey, look, this boss is resistant to this. Sweet, I'll just swap into this. Oh, you're also resistant to this. Okay, sweet, have some of this. That's basically, like, what you need. But if you need a Frenzied Flame Seal, I can give you one of mine. No, it's all good. It's all good, man. Thank you, but it's all good. You keep yours. You keep yours. I don't even have like PvP on because I didn't even pick up like the effigy or wherever it is. So we're all good. The internet is good enough. As if the internet is good enough to drop items. Yeah, but don't worry. It's fine. You keep hold of your stuff. We can grab everything. It's just I'll do it towards the end. And is there nothing else in this cave? I thought there was something other stuff in this cave. Am I being stupid? Is there another like hidden door somewhere? Guys, am I being stupid? I didn't do literally everything, but decided to go into DLC the most common way after doing every location, every boss, and every cave. It's what 90% of people will do. Yeah, that's kind of like well, as soon as we got the first DLC trailer, everybody was jumping on the hype, and like, you know, doing all of their stuff. Yeah, I knew there was a cave. So I knew it was somewhere. Everyone's obviously jumped on the hype. People were being like, "You need to do this," and like giving like a checklist. When in all reality, like how we said earlier with the leveling system, no one really knows how it's going to work and whether you can turn it off or not. So it's all well and good telling people what builds to use, but if for whatever reason that system messes that build up, you've just screwed over like 100,000 people that watched your video. So I just made a very, very simple like 4-minute thing. Like, all you need to do is grab your favorite build, like play the game again, get used to it, just grab all of the items, so no matter what resistances people have, you can always swap out, change your stuff around, max out your character if you want to, and realistically that's all you need to do. There's no like specific build that's best for it, and I know I'm being super hypocritical because my stream is literally titled like the best build, but the best build is the everything build. Like literally getting every single item the game has to offer. So yeah, it's that's all you simply need to do. Okay, let me know if you need it. Yeah, no worries. Thank you, Marcus. It's fine. I'll grab it at some point. I just wanted to do the thingy ending, because even still, I can do the ending and then go back to the frenzied flame area. Or can I kill Hyetta? Does killing Hyetta drop it? So I'm always curious as to whether or not she does drop it. I always thought it was something that she gives you by completing it. I don't know whether it's something that she actually drops if you kill her. And I'm curious if the DLC bosses will be able to bear 60-50 damage stats. It's not the most regular end-game damage stats, so those bosses just might deal with it, otherwise they are weak. So I think the consensus with the bosses in various like Miyazaki interviews and things is they're going to be on like a similar level of difficulty to like Farum Azula and like the Consecrated Snowfields and stuff like that. So they will probably be similar to all of those bosses in terms of their resistances, in terms of their damage output, in terms of whatever else. So, yeah, they'll probably tank quite a bit. Well, I'm heated. Just beat the game on my DLC character and just realised I forgot the painting in Lyondell. But the incant you get from it is meh. So yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was going to say the incant you get from it isn't all that great. So I know it's annoying because you missed it, and that reminds me I need to also make sure that... Actually, no, I picked up the painting, didn't I? I need to make sure that I go back and do Beryl's quest and get the Raging Wolf armor. But, like I say, the thing's meh, so it's not that big of a deal if you missed it, it's fine. And, oh no, it says, got everything but on New Game Plus 7, excited for a bit of a challenge. Yeah. Well, hopefully, I don't know whether you were listening earlier or not, or if you've just joined, but hopefully chat is correct when they were saying yesterday that you can opt out of the new leveling system so it doesn't screw you over and you're fighting like the New Game Plus bosses with like stats that are basically like 0. So yeah, hopefully that's not the case for you, and hopefully yeah, it remains a bit of a challenge but not super bad. Yeah, I mean, even if you're new player New Game Plus 1 and even New Game Plus 2, you'll be alright as long as you're a good build. Yeah, exactly. As long as you've got a good build, and as long as, you know, you've got like... Okay, this guy's just dodging everything. I need to stop using the... stop using Taker's Flame. I also forget that I've got my incantations on now. I didn't realise this guy was so jumpy. Why is he so jumpy? How did that hit? Seriously? And skadoosh. And skadoosh. And skadoosh. Thank you. Give me a sec, I'll check. That's fine. Ushikatana with Twin Blade Ash of War. Yeah, that's always good. And Blood Weapon Enchantment. Yeah, that's probably going to be good. I'm assuming most things will be susceptible to bleed. Maybe 1 or 2 bosses, like in this game, like in the base game, won't. But I'm sure most things will be susceptible to bleed. Okay, I guess the accent makes you guys sound the same. Anyway, like your content, keep it up, man. No worries. Yeah, I don't know, maybe it's just a British thing. Do you guys think that all Brits sound the same? And I'm not talking like, yeah, bruv, innit, bruv, like lingo we say. I'm talking like voice, like I think it was Brief Business Facts that mentioned, someone mentioned, am I draw with Jazza? Or I got a TikTok comment the other day or yesterday saying, I sound like Mr. Waffles. Do we all sound the same? Do Brits all sound the same? Do we have the same, like, raspy voice? I don't know. You're going to have to let me know. As outsiders that aren't Brits, let me know. Because I don't think that we sound the same. We probably have the same, like, pronunciations like that. I don't know. Like, you know, like that kind of high-pitchedness when you emphasize things. Maybe that's the same. But you have to let me know. And they can walk the same route they did in Dark Souls 3, turning bosses' resistance up to 11 and call it a day. I mean, I hope they don't just do that, but I'm assuming resistances are going to probably go up, especially when you consider everything is super OP in this game. They probably will buff them a little bit more, let's be honest. I just checked and know, if you kill her, she will drop only 3 Frenzy Flamestone. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to do it. I thought she didn't. I was like 80% sure that she didn't drop the seal. I used to run Rivers of Blood, but after the patch you got... Yeah, Rivers of Blood's been heavily nerfed, which is why I have always, and will always, continue using, what's it called? Eleanor's Pole Blade, because it's basically the same thing, but cooler, and hasn't really been touched in terms of nerfs or anything. I'm pretty sure it's actually, if anything, been buffed over the years. But that weapon is pretty cool. Love Scottish accents, lol. I'm not going to try it because I don't want to offend people. But yeah, Scottish accent is it's quite common in the UK. A lot of Scots come down to like London and stuff. So yeah. You can also cosplay as Darth Maul. Yeah, exactly. It just gets bonus points for that. I mean, look at it. I have it, I think. I mean, just look at this bad boy. Just look at it. Try and get it in a better light. I'm in a cave right now, so better light is not really a thing. Oh, there you go. Look at it. Sweet as. Nice. So yeah, that is my favourite weapon in the entire game as well. Just Rex face. Well, I'm not a native English owner. I'm not a native English owner, but I understand you very well. And you don't do the bottle of water thing, which is a big thank you. I mean, I can do if you want to. I can go a bit cockney. It's like, yeah, you're right, mate. Yeah, so today we're going to be playing a bit of Elden Ring, you know? And we're going to be smashing up these phantom dogs. And I've got to go kill that snail over there because he stole my bottle of water. And I'm kind of a bit pissed about that. I could talk like that if you want me to. And the Astral War looks really dope too. Yeah, the Astral War on that weapon looks really cool. Yeah, the whole weapon is just sick. It's just sick. That's why I put Twin Slash on Uchigatana. Yeah. It's basically a blood on steroids. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, there's alternatives to the Rivers of Blood. There's about 50 alternatives. Even things like the Moon Veil is a very good alternative. Because that also does bleed, along with doing a load of magic damage. So, yeah. Yeah, literally classic mean British stuff, yeah. It's what everyone goes to. It's this like the go-to thing. They always go to the Cockney slang. Because that's how people used to talk back in like the 1700s, and people think that we still talk like that. Sorry, let me just clear my throat real quick. God, yeah, we wouldn't have a stream without every stream sort of throat clearing from Jazza, because I just talk so much rubbish. I played a lot with a lot of British people, like COD, Halo, etc., and they don't really sound the same. Mostly because in some states the accent is much heavier. Yeah, so if you speak to anybody from like Birmingham or anyone up north, it's gonna be a completely different dialect, different words that they use. I mean, I'm sure most of you have probably heard of the streamer, but Angry Ginge, obviously he sounds completely different to most British YouTubers because he's probably like the biggest northern creator. But it's the same. It's the same with like, I'm guessing it's the same in like in Americas and everywhere else. Like they're gonna have like a slightly different dialect and use different words for like the same analogies and stuff. So yeah. You could talk like me from Birmingham. Yeah, I mean it's not a bad thing, Steve. It's not a bad thing. Good morning, Jazz. Sorry I'm late. Just had a bit of a shift. Yeah, that's fine. No worries. I've been okay. I hope you're doing okay, Luke. I'm glad you've joined us. Either way. So honestly, don't feel bad. Realistically, we only started like an hour ago, so you haven't missed too much. We've just been grinding, killing a few bosses. Got to do a repeat of the infamous Godskin boss by the looks of it. But we should be fine. I've also just realised I haven't even drank any of my flasks or anything, so that's cool. Isn't this a say, yeah, he's gonna dodge. Knew he would. Okay, bud. Can you not? Oh, how did that hit me? Please. Let me just drink this flask real quick. And then slap him one of these. Thank you. Doesn't he have like multiple phases, or doesn't like somebody else come out in a second? Why am I getting like my... Oh, I just realised, yeah, this is in like... just realised where I am. I keep thinking I'm in Limgrave, but I'm not. I'm in the mountaintops of the Giants. I was like, why has this guy got like so much health for such an early area? I'm really not in an early area. I would have also liked to think I would have broken his poise by now, but I haven't. So that's fun. Now? Thank you. Jesus. Why did it take so long to break your poise, bro? Oh, he's still got the thing off. No. No. Damn it. Get healing on quick. Get healing on quick. Okay. Whoa. Jesus. Right. Okay. We need to buff up for this guy. Yeah. So sorry. You can tell what part of Costa Rica a person is from by their profanity. Yeah. Fair enough. I've never been to Costa Rica, so I wouldn't know. But maybe it's the same with like the UK. And certain rough areas in the UK, you can tell where they're from, based on the language they use. Yeah, it's like that in the US with the accent from the south. Yeah, of course. I think that's also what we tend to do. Like we give like a very southern accent, don't we, in the UK to like Americans normally. They're like the hey feller, how you doing there, son? Like, you know, that kind of thing. So I guess that's kind of our version of a bottle of water, but for Americans, which I'm sure probably annoys you guys as well. By the way, about your British performance, you sound one to one like Otto from FF16. Well, I've never played Final Fantasy, so not Otto, Gav. Okay. Fair enough. Well, I've never played Final Fantasy, so I couldn't tell you, but I'll take that as a compliment, maybe. And I can confirm I'm not the voice actor for Gav, whoever that is. So, yeah. Oh, I hate this cave. Yeah, this cave isn't fun. I probably will give this one more try. I know I've got my runes in there still. I just didn't buff before the fight. It would have made things a hell of a lot easier if I actually just buffed. So that I can actually do some considerable damage, because we've only got a +4 right now on this sword. I need to go back and get some smithing stone 5s, because we can buy them from the what's it called, from the Finger Maidens, because we got the smithing stone, Somber smithing stone. What? Snails can attack you? Oh my god! I have never seen that in all of my life of playing Elden Ring. What in the actual hell just happened to me? I just got the suck from from a snail. Right, get lost, please. Oh my god, and he evaded my attack. Okay, this is not going well. This is not going well. Panic stations, because I'm going to lose all my runes. What on earth just happened? I've never seen either of those two things happen in my life. Where's he gone? Where is the snail? Where is this son of a gun? I hear him, but I don't see him. Where's he gone? He's there in the middle. Look at him. The sorry son of a gun. Right, just die. All of you, just die. Please, please. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Theo says, hi, I'm new to the game. Is there any builds you would recommend? I mean, straight off the bat, if you head... I'll show you on the map. If you head to this Evergel here, there is a mini-boss which can be a little bit hard to take on if you've only literally just started. Jeez, this cave sucks. Yeah, it truly does. If you head to this Evergel, the Forlorn Hound Evergel, you can get yourself a Bloodhound Fang, and then you can start delving into both strength and dexterity and just ruin the game simply with that weapon. Like, you'll never have to put it down ever again. So yeah, give that a go, Theo. And sorry for you joining at a chaotic moment. I don't know what happened just then, but my god, it started kicking off and I was scared. Alright, that's just what we're going to put it down to. Another great thing to do is get every bell bearing. Yeah, of course we are of course going to do that, and we've got most of them so far. So yeah, that's a bit more damage, but we're also going to take a bit more damage as a result. This the thing that he connects me like right on the edge of his attack is really annoying. Like super annoying, actually. Give me my runes back, please. Hit the tree. Thank you. Cheers. Oh, I hate when he does that attack, because he always whiff it. No matter what. Please stagger? No, you're going to stagger? Okay. Ah, I did that too early. Kind of want to hit him with another Taker's Flame so I can heal up a little bit. There you go. Thank you. Kind of glad that he did that. I can hit him again from here. Thank you. Have I not staggered him yet? Hold on. Thank you. I was about to say. And then slam him. What? Really? Oh, I don't have FP. Right, use the tree as cover. Thank you. You're going to throw it at that. Cheers. Come at me, bro. Yep, skip through it. And hit him. Thank you. One or two more and we're good. Ah. Oh. Come on now. Let's not be silly. And just die. Thank you. And the snail? Where's the snail going to be? Please don't give me this the suck. Where's the snail coming? Oh, we got the Godskin Noble. Ah, goddamn. Okay. I did not realize we had the Godskin Noble too. I thought it was just the other dude. Okay, should be fun. It's fine, we trade. I'm running out of flasks. This is not good. Sorry guys, I know this fight's been really boring, but I've got a very low level Blasphemous Blade. I'm trying to make it work, obviously. Do that attack, thank you, and bosh. Cheers now. And we slam him in the head. Thank you. I probably should redo my buffs, but I'm not going to. Because I've just realised, how am I going to dodge this? Can I get him stuck in a tree, maybe? Oh, okay. Or not. Ring-a-ring-a-rosy. Sorry, I will start looking at chat again in a second. Just focusing up real bad. Because I now don't have any FP. Oh, how did that miss? I would have traded anyway, but still. Don't do it. Thank you. I'm stuck in a rock. Stuck in a rock and a hard place, guys. Cheers now. I hate that move. Honestly. I hate it. I hate it, hate it, hate it. Oh. Oh no! I'm trying to do some charged heavies, but it's not working out, guys. It's not working out. What's my fave boss? Probably Malikev. Definitely not this guy. That's for sure. Can I just break your stance again, please, sir? That'll be very nice of you to break your stance again. Just take it nice and slow. It's that move. Thank you. And if can I charge one more heavy? Probably gonna trade. Oh my god. Okay, we've got this in the bag if he does this. Yep. Thank you. Bye now. Jesus. Right, where's that snail? Could you imagine if the snail kills us now? That would be funny. Where is this goddamn son of a gun? He's there. Could you imagine if the snail gets us? Oh my god. Wow. That fight was a lot harder than it needs to be. Jesus. They put way too many godskins in. Yeah, I actually made a video again, like what ruined Elden Ring, and it was like actually how Sagatis said. Like there's a lot of copy and pasting in Elden Ring, which there is, because how many times do you fight a gargoyle? How many times do you fight the godskin duos? How many times do you fight an Erdtree avatar? Like it is a bit ridiculous. Snail kill. Yeah, I know. GG's. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. I know I'm not the best. This is why I say at the end of my videos I'm not the best, because I am truly not the best. But we get there in the end. We get there in the end. Actually, we're also going to do this fight and get this one over and done with, because this guy's been a pain in my butt for quite some time. But yeah, sorry, let me just catch up with chat as well. Another great thing about, oh yeah, we already said that. Bro jumped in, bro got jumped by snails. Yeah, I did. What armor am I using? I'm using the scaled armor. But I've also got the Great Helm, which is a staple of the channel. I've always worn the Great Helm. And again, if you want to know where you can buy the Great Helm, it's from this little guy. The Magic Merchant, who's in South Aeonia Swampbank, and in between the Kaled Highway South. He's just residing here. So yeah, if you want to go grab the helm, you can do. But the scaled armor is from doing all the invasions from the Volcano Manor, which actually we'll go to Volcano Manor in a minute as well. Sorry, can't wait to try out the new weapons and Ashes of Wars and incantations. Yeah, I can't wait to have all of the new stuff as well. That'll be pretty good. Is this a different playthrough or just a different weapon? And 2, do you remember milk straws as a kid? Yes, I do remember milk straws. And no, this isn't a different playthrough. It's still the same character. We've just changed out into the Blasphemous Blade. So yeah, that's why it's different from last stream. Last stream we used the Star Scourge weapon. Now we're using the Blasphemous Blade. It's like they ran out of ideas. Yeah, I think they just, like I say, they had so many incantations and so many weapons and things you can pick up. And in the interest of saving time of making a brand new character for every single weapon or every single black flame incantation or every single this, every single that, they just went, right, okay, well, you fight the Godskin again, we'll give you this black flame incantation. You fight the Godskin over here, we'll give you this black flame incantation. And then the same with the Erdtree avatars, like, oh, you want this cracked tier? Well, you gotta fight this avatar. Oh, you want that cracked tier? You gotta fight this one, you know? So, yeah, it's kind of like their way around you getting everything whilst giving you different enemies to fight, or different, in quotation marks, enemies to fight. But obviously they're just a harder version each time. So we should be able to beat this guy relatively easy now, especially with a fire weapon. And the buffs now. Yeah, easy. Remember when we were doing like 200 damage against this guy, guys? Now we can trade. I just hate this attack because it means you gotta run around. So we would do like a decent amount of base damage, to be fair. Break? No. No stance break? Okay. Break? Thank you. Can I get around in time? Yes. Nice. GG's. Is he dead? Yes, he's dead. Cool. Sweet. That was a nice extra like 90k runes, whatever it is. Nice. Oh yeah, I got the Opaline and Stone Barb. Hooray! Yes, that's actually a good one. I forgot that you dropped the Stone Barb. Right, Volcano Manor is probably what we'll go to next, because we need to speak to Beryl and get that sorted. Sorry, Marcus says... Oh no, that's not Marcus. That's Marcus speaking to Sargatas. Sargatas and Sargatas speaking to Marcus. Sorry, involved in a conversation I need to get involved with. I really want the new red dress of that boss, i.e. the flower field. Yeah, I'm sure Mesmer, isn't it? What it's called? I'm sure we'll be able to pick up both his weapon and his armor. So yeah. Sorry, I've totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be able to use his armor and his weapons and stuff, and probably incantations, because it looks like he's gonna have a whole bunch of flame incantations, which will be fun to use. Like some of the duplication, like some of the duplicates make sense, but I feel there's a lot of... Wow, I'm struggling. Jesus, let me start again. Like some of the duplicates make sense, but it feels a lot. You have gargoyle trees and everything else. Like, I get the occasional duplicate, but it's not fun. Yeah, basically saying if it's too many duplicates is not fun, and I agree. Having to fight the same person 10 times over is never fun. Do I not get his thing to... How do I get his letter? I've already got his letter. Did I pick up last stream? Sorry guys, let me just double check I've got... So that one's Altus Plateau. Old Knight. Yeah, so how do I get his thing then? Hold on, let me just decide, Grace. I'm pretty sure we should have got his letter by now. I still wonder how they can see with no head. Yeah, that's true. From the last stream as well. Yeah, I do wonder how they can see with no head as well. What am I missing? Oh, he's gone. So I've messed that up then. God damn it. Oh, wasn't I supposed to speak to him before doing... Yeah, it's fine. It's only the Raging Wolf armor. It's all good. It's all good. So they've gone. We'll go and get... right, so, okay. We've done that because we beat Rykard, so that's fine. What else do we need to do? What other things do we need that I haven't completed yet? I mean, we can probably go in there and fight that guy, but we don't overly need to right now. We can probably start doing a bit of Rani's quest, because we haven't really started that yet, have we? I mean, we've started, but we haven't really done much for it. Do you guys want to go through Rani's quest? Because what I'll do is I'll go grab some smithing stones. But yeah, whilst I'm leveling up the Blasphemous Blade, let me know what you think. Do you want me to start doing Rani's quest? Because I can very easily go do that. I can go get this actually like to a +9, to be fair. And I'll obviously read some chat whilst you're deciding. I still wonder. Yeah, we already done that one. I'ma hate it if I see any bosses that isn't from the DLC in the DLC area. Yeah, that would be a little bit. I think you might see a few characters. I don't know whether we'll see predominantly only DLC stuff. I wish we do. And like I say, I kind of don't want to see like more Erdtree avatars, but I doubt we'll see any of those in the DLC. I'm sure there'll be like the new ones, like those weird the massive like metal guy, like the cauldron looking thing. I'm sure there'll be like a loads of those roaming around instead of like Erdtree avatars, if you know what I mean. What's your thoughts on the DLC leveling system? I don't know exactly what it is, because as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, I've never played Sekiro, so if it's supposed to be like Sekiro, I don't know what that is, so you guys are probably going to have to tell me a bit more about it. But yeah, if it is like Sekiro, then cool, I guess, because then that means we don't just go in to to the DLC just stupidly overpowered. But yeah, I guess we'll have to. I will personally have to wait and see, because I've never had to do that. Guys, prepare the Godskin trio in the DLC. Yeah. Yeah, let's hope not, because I will struggle if that's the case. I think it's going to be useful and fun. Yep, true. You were supposed to get this. You're supposed to get his and Patches after completing Tanis' second target and before beating Rykard. Yeah, that's fine. I also know that Patches is also kind of out the way now. I don't think will he be. Let me actually go see if we can get Patches to go there, because then we can try and get the armor. But I've probably messed it up by killing Rykard, which again I'm not too fussed about, if I'm completely honest. But hey ho, we can always do it in another playthrough. I can't remember if I spoke to him to move him on. I jumped over it. I've also gone the wrong way. Have I gone the wrong way? Okay, buddy, just move. Did I go the wrong way? No, because it's there, right? Oh my god, where did you come from? I didn't go the wrong way, I'm just being stupid. And Patches is gone. Cool. That's fine. Yeah, I kind of forgot that defeating Rykard would have would have written both of those. So yeah. Sorry, let me just go through. Yeah, that would be cool. You could also get Mimic Tears and a lot of other things. Yeah, that's true. We can also go and do that. Now, Godskin quad, lol. Yeah, I really don't need a quad Godskin, because otherwise that will stop me from getting through the DLC. That would not be good. For what Miyazaki said, everything will be new, including NPC. We'll not see NPC from the main game in the DLC, like Patches and Dark Souls 3 DLC, for example. Yeah, Patches is everywhere, but hopefully we don't see him in the DLC. Bless him. Sekiro is Souls-like game, while being voted the most difficult one. Yeah, no, I just meant as in the leveling system. It's supposed to be like Sekiro, and I've never played Sekiro, so I don't know what that leveling system is. So yeah, if you guys want to tell me what it's like, then feel free to obviously let me know. And Guy says, hello, I am new here. Hello Guy, hope you're doing well, hope you're enjoying your stay. Long story short, this stream we're It's like a little series we're doing on live, of course. Going through the game again, creating a brand new character, creating a build that's going to absolutely destroy the DLC. And for the most part, up until now, we've been taking like community votes as to what weapons to use. But we're currently using the Blasphemous Blade, and I'm going to be delving a bit more into the final build that we'll be using. So we're currently just going around, getting a load of stuff, getting ready for that DLC, picking up all the incantations and stuff, because we're going to be using a faith build. So, chat, say hello to Kai. He's new here. Obviously, make him feel welcome. Hello, Kai. Shout out to you for obviously joining us. Like I say, hope you enjoy your stay. I also guarantee one boss in the DLC will have a third face, like in Dark Souls 3. Yeah, Steve, that would be nice. I think that's something that's missing as well. We've got obviously a load of Phase 2 bosses, or like second phase bosses. So having a... I always think that's a wall, but it's not. So having a third phase boss would be pretty cool. I forgot what her name is, but it's the painted world lady. I forget what her name is. A lot of you will probably think that she's like a waifu or something. Because I know that's a general consensus. A lot of people like the character model. But I just can't think of her name. It's like Frida? Damn, please no. Yeah, well, this is From Software we're talking about, and they're going to up the ante, aren't they? They're going to add like all sorts of resistances, all sorts of buffs, and a third phase just to make things even worse. So yeah. Yeah. Don't say earlier, but what armor is it you're using? I did say earlier, but there was probably an ad or something, but it's the scaled armor. So the scaled armor is something that you get for completing the Volcano Manor contracts. It's literally the first one that you do in Limgrave. So if you go to the Volcano Manor and speak to Lady Tanith, who's the main lady in like the main courtroom, she'll give you a contract, or she'll let a contract spawn in the dining room, which once you pick it up, there'll be a red marker on your map. So if you just go to that red marker, it's near the Colosseum in Limgrave, you'll then be able to invade an NPC, kill him, get the armor, go back to Tanith. She'll also give you a reward. I think it's like the magma shot or something for that first one. And then, and yeah. You'll have the same armor. And also the Great Helm, sorry, the Great Helm is what I pointed out. The Great Helm is also something that you buy from a merchant, and it's this merchant here in Caelid. So, it's in Caelid, right here. It's this guy on like the little like fork in the road here. There'll be a merchant, so yeah. Just be careful going there at night, because there will be a night cavalry person if you go at night time. Sorry, I wouldn't want any more skins, just copy and pasting. Yeah, exactly. In the smallest dungeon covered in the lake and rot. In the smallest dungeon covered in oh yeah, no, you don't want a small dungeon covered in lake and rot. Yeah, no, Jesus, could you imagine? That would, Sister Frida, that's it. That's the person I was thinking of. Thank you, Steve. Do you think we'll get some new Ashes of War? I hope so. I really do hope so, and I'm sure we will do, because we're going to get a whole bunch of incantations and new weapons, new combat styles, so I'm assuming a lot of Ash of Wars will be involved as well. And I also think, you know, the Kung Fu guy, I think we're going to have a new like way that we use unarmed. And I think that whole Kung Fu kick thing is an Ash of War. It's not just like a certain weapon with its moveset. I think it is like an unarmed Ash of War. So yeah, I hope so. And a lot of you are saying hi to Kai as well, so so thank you guys for saying hello and being so kind and being so nice. You know, that's what this community is about. Involving others, letting newcomers know that we're okay. We're not hostile. It's not like, how dare you join this stream. This is only for us. No, we're all very nice in this community. And I was saying it in the last stream as well, I think. I'm just so glad that the community is what it is, because you guys are genuinely amazing. So yeah, thank you all for continuing to show how amazing you are and letting people have the warmest welcomes and having them in the stream. And going forward, of course, if ever you see anybody in chat saying, hi, I'm new here, feel free to say hi to them. Feel free to make them welcome, because I may miss it. I'm sure I won't, because chat isn't obviously flowing that fast, but if there ever comes a time where I've got like 50 people watching and chat is flowing fast, then and I miss something, feel free to also tell me that I'm a bad streamer, that I've missed someone new that's saying hi. But secondly, obviously, do my work for me and say hi for them. I like Hoslow's armor. Yeah, Hoslow's armor's pretty good. Sorry, I'm also just working my way back through chat, and we can actually run this now. To be fair, I can probably get the other talisman from thingy. Nice to meet you guys as well. Yeah, brilliant, Kai. Thank you for. No worries about the shout out. Thank you for joining. And if you want to subscribe, you get an even better shout out by having your name on screen, so people can even see you on the screen. If you want to do that. And, as you're new around here, you probably don't know that we go into all sorts of crazy overpowered builds, so it's not just amazing streams like this one. There is actually a benefit for subscribing to the channel, because I let you know what all the best builds are. And I've forgotten that this fight is a Fallen Star Beast, and I'm about to get my ass handed to me, so welcome to what is going to be Jazza getting his ass beat. So, yeah. Oh, actually, maybe not. Okay. This one's weak as hell. Okay, we're fine. We'll manage. We'll manage. Or not. Bud, since when did you become Spider-Man? Jesus Christ. He forgot what game he was in. He thought he became... Oh, wow, really? That still hits you even though it's... come up. Wow. Bro, start climbing the walls like it was Spider-Man. What's going on? Thought it was a Sony exclusive. We won't bite. We won't bite, but no promises, says Luke. Yeah, no, Guy, watch out for Luke. Luke's a bit of a madman when it comes to biting people. Stay clear of him. He's the one to watch out for, right? It can be the actual ability, like it works in most RPGs. If it's so, it will be dope. Yeah, I hope that is the case. I hope it is just sort of like the charged heavy attack or something. But who knows? Who knows at this point? I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be a National War. Let's be honest, that'll be the easiest way to code it in. But hey ho, how dare you talk about From Software games in a From Software game stream? Yeah, how dare I? Careful, dog ahead. No, it wasn't a dog ahead. It was Spider-Man ahead. It was a freaking tarantula ahead, man. Did you see it climbing the wall? Or a mountain goat, I should say. Freaking scaling the mountains. You can do a weapon skill during his charge and stun him. Yeah, yeah, during his charge. Yeah, he probably won't do it in that small arena. I'm sorry, let's let that bike go past. How inconsiderate for someone riding a bike outside. How dare they? Yeah, I love the fact that you can actually stun him and stop him from doing the remaining charges when he does that attack. That's also really cool. I do agree with that, Sargatas. And then Steve says, they are 3 Falling Star bosses, another copy and paste boss. Yeah. Yeah. Again, unfortunately, another copy and paste. But, hey ho, what are we going to do, huh? What are we going to do? So, liar ahead, as it was not a Falling Star beast, lol. No, it was a Falling Star spider. For a Falling Star mountain goat, is what it was. It had us all fooled. There you go, it was a mimic from Dark Souls. It was taking the appearance of a Fallen Star beast, but it was like a... Well, actually, it was just going to its true form. It was just trying to be Astel, wasn't it? Just doing it a bit early. Hanging from the ceiling. Oh, it didn't buff, but oh well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, because we're just going to slap you around the head with a... Taker's Flame. Yeah, this is... this is just stupid, having this weapon. It really is. What are the bosses you don't really like the most? Top 5? Ones I don't... There's not really ones I don't... The ones that I don't like fighting because I'm bad against them. I wouldn't necessarily... There's ones that I don't like in terms of... like character... Like how they look or like, you know, whatever. There's the top 5 that I am terrible at. Are probably Malekith #1. Because I struggle with that. And you're probably going to see very, very soon when we take him on. Why? Because I'm just... Well, you've probably heard it throughout all the streams already. I'm a spam merchant, so I do like to spam, like, dodge and attack and stuff. And that just doesn't work against Malekith. You do need to sort of actually have a plan and lure out certain attacks and stuff. So he's #1, definitely. What other boss gives me trouble? I mean, the dragons I kind of don't like, because... The dragons you do is same with like... Okay, so dragons and elder beasts will probably be 2 and 3 sort of like joint. Mainly because... If they do a certain attack, they then fly to the other side of the arena, and therefore you've either got to run or use torrent to get back over there. So that's another one. That's another 2. So that's 3. What other bosses don't I like? Oh,
Commander O'Neill always gives me trouble. This one, not the one in Caelid, but this guy, he always gives me trouble for some unknown reason. Again, I don't know why. I always struggle against him, but it's mainly because I'm trying to use other weapons that aren't OP. So I'm sure now I've got the Blasphemous Blade, I'll be fine. And actually probably Deathrite Birds. Again, another copy and paste thing, but this Deathrite Bird as well. This sort of like subsection here is like my worst. Like I hate everything about the enemies there. So yeah. But let me know what you guys think. What are like your worst bosses to fight? Or like your worst bosses in general? Like who do you hate the most? Which boss do you dread fighting the most? Whether it be because of like skill or moveset or whatever. So we've seen Radagon. Thank God that thank God that in ER I do not need every freaking. Yeah, you don't need to remember every chest because it's going to be a mimic. Yeah, that's one thing that I do love about Elden Ring is that there's no mimics. Because my God, that was annoying. I don't really know where I'm actually supposed to be going. Actually, what I want to do is go here. Actually, Elden Beast, Malekith, yeah, Malekith as well. I hate the final god battle. Yeah, so that's Elden Beast. That's what I'm talking about. And I'm assuming Kai, you're also probably like us or like me, in the fact that you hate running to him every time that he like flies away or dives underwater and stuff. Because that's the bit that I hate. I don't necessarily mind his actual movesets, like actually fighting him when you're actually one-on-one against him. But the fact that he runs away all the time is just super annoying. It just longs out the fight when it really doesn't need to be longed out. It's just kind of like a longevity tactic to make the fight a bit more epic and let you hear the soundtrack when it really doesn't matter. You just want to kill the guy. I don't like each and every duo boss from Software games. Putting two autonomic independent bosses of the same speed on the same area is the worst duo boss design ever made by man. Yeah, well, Ornstein and Smo from Dark Souls 1 is sort of like the reason why that happened. Because that was like a true challenge and a true sort of like pivotal moment in the Dark Souls game, I feel. I feel like if you weren't having fun already, that boss fight sent you over the edge and you never played the game again. Or if you wanted the challenge, you carried on playing the game. I'm just trying to see if I can get the slow Scarlet Rot here. You carried on playing the game and just it's like that meme. Like there's two different players. One that like gives up after 2 minutes, and one that's like, no, I'm not going to be beaten, and then dies like 50 million times. So yeah, that's kind of like the boss fight you can blame for every other like dual boss fight that exists in From Software games. Because that was the pinnacle of it all. I don't want to use a flask when I can just use Taker's Flame. I also used the blouse too early because I've got to go through this bit as well now. Serpent Bow, nice. Radagon and the right bird, but the one in the Consecrated Snowfields, that one hits hard. Yeah, the one in the Consecrated Snowfields is even worse, to be fair. Elden Beast wouldn't be bad if you were able to use Torrent, yeah, just to get there, yeah, which to be honest doesn't make sense that you start with him, so why would you not end with him? Yeah, true. It's just one of those things, obviously you can't use it in a boss fight unfortunately, but it would make that fight a lot more bearable, that's for sure. That is for damn sure. Now, Ornstein Smo is easy as hell. First tried it effortlessly, because the game has broken Estus that you can have up to 20, and bosses attack you once per 5 seconds too. Well, luckily for you, you're obviously able to go to the Deathrite area first, because a lot of people don't always use the Deathrites, and yeah, a lot of people, I know you have to go there anyway at some point, but most people don't use the Deathrite, or didn't use the Deathrites, and didn't have like 20 flasks for that fight. I know I didn't have 20 flasks for that fight, and yeah. It just wasn't good. don't know why I'm clearing out this enemy. I don't really need to clear out the enemy. I'm not getting poisoned as well as Scarlet. Right, thanks. Thank you. No, it's not happening. This is not a thing that's going to happen right now. You need to stop. Oh my god, it is a thing that's going to happen right now. God damn it. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Yo, I need some serious help, bro. I've been playing for 1 week straight. No progress. When you say no progress, what do you mean by no progress? Like, as in you haven't picked up any weapons, or what? Like I don't understand how there's no progress made in 1 week, man. No, I'm joking. If you're struggling, same advice as what I gave to someone earlier in the chat. Kill all of, like, the surrounding enemies, like, around here. I know it's going to take a little while, but level up your character. Kill, like, the knights that are here. Like, don't kill, like, the main knight that's, like, around here. Like, the one with all of the armor and the shield. Just kill, like, the little noble guys running around. Also, you can go the back way to the Lake of Lernia, which is using this path here under the bridge, and go past the Finger Reader Crone, and then go up this mountain. You can then come to this area, but there'll be a load of, like, runes sitting around in, what's it called? Like, coffins, like graveyards in this area. But there's also going to be a load of floating balloons, and you can pick up Kukris, which are, like, the throwing knives, from this specific location right here. And you can throw those at those balloons, and they'll drop golden rune 6s, which are really, really good. Then you can level up your character to then pick up whichever sword you're using and take on this boss here in this Everjail. In this Everjail, once you defeat that boss, you will then get yourself the Bloodhound Fang, which is possibly the most broken weapon in the game and will carry you through to the very, very end. So if it's the weapon you're struggling with because you can't deal much damage, do that. But then you're also going to want to pick up smithing stones and somber smithing stones to level up that sword, which you can either use the the round table to go to the smither there, the smithing area guy there, or you can head up to the north of Carrier Manor, where Master Easy will be at this side of Grace. So basically, get a load of runes, get that weapon, level that weapon up, and you won't have a problem ever again. So yeah, just do that, and then you can just go through the game, kill a load of bosses, just go through loads of caves to kill loads of mini bosses, pick up other weapons and things like that, and then you'll be good. You'll be golden after that. So yeah, try that, and also let me know how you get on. If you're still struggling by the end of the stream, let's just say in like an hour's time, let me know, and we can try and find another solution for you. And CJ, hello. Yes, I am live. Good morning. Yeah, sorry, I know it's like sort of like last second. There wasn't really much notice on it, but with the what's it called? Half term coming up next week, I can't promise I'm actually going to be able to like stream. So because of that, I'm making up for the fact of not being able to stream next week by doing a next stream this week and then doing a next stream the week after. So I'm making up for the fact that we're losing out on 2 streams by doing an extra stream on the other side of the week where I can't stream at all. So yeah, so we will still stream tomorrow as well. So if you want to join us tomorrow as well as joining us today, I hope you're obviously having a good day at work as well. Then yeah, feel free to do so. We'll be back tomorrow, and then not next week but the week after we'll do 3 in a row again. So we'll do Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday on that week, and then hopefully by the end of these sort of like 4 or 5 streams that will coming up, we'll hopefully pretty much have everything done, and got everything, and then be looking to go into the DLC really. So yeah, should be fun. I don't like the fight because of the moveset mostly. In the Astel from Rani quest, the mini Astel where the Rykard mission is, the Deathrite birds would be most annoying ones as well. Yeah, Marcos, I agree with you pretty much. Deathrite birds are not not great. The camera goes crazy with those. Yeah. It's not fun. It is not fun. Also, CJ, we're just kind of, I know you're at work or whatever, but we're just sort of talking about the worst bosses that we hate. And talking of the Deathrite birds, here is one. So let's try and see if we can get vengeance. Okay, or not. So we can do considerable damage. Right, these snails are also going to annoy me. Oh my god. Right, these snails are really causing me a problem right now. I need you to stop. Stop. Thank you. Let's get rid of these guys first, because this is not good. Oh my god. Luckily this one doesn't move around too much, I don't think, which is why he hasn't done any certain moves. Okay. Honestly. He's about to attack me. Yep. This isn't even one of the toughest, like, Death Ray birds. This is just a normal Death Ray bird. It's still causing a bit of a problem. Thank you. Jesus. Jesus. Ivy Swimmer says, hey, what's your build looking like? It's looking okay. It's a pretty standard Blasphemous Blade build at the moment, but we are delving a bit more into Faith, of course. We've still got things like the Black Knife we can use. But we are mainly going to be delving into Faith and using all of the various different weapons in that category. So, so yeah. Although we're cheesing the game with the Blasphemous Blade, we're just doing that simply for ease of the stream and less stress, so I don't die all the time. But we will be delving into other Faith weapons as well, because we're pretty much going to be doing that. And if you want to see the stats whilst I'm running, feel free to pause the stream if you want. Those are the stats. These are the things that we're running at the moment. Again, just for extra runes to level up. Ritual Sword, Talisman for extra damage. Philic Creed Crest for the FP consumption. Things like that. So, yeah. We're doing okay. We are going to go up to level 150 though, for the very end. So, we've still got 60 odd levels to go. We've taken on the Fire Giant. We've killed Rykard. We just need to basically clear out every other dungeon, basically. So yeah, that's how things are going. And also the fact that it wrecks face like that is just ridiculous. Bye-bye. Death Ray birds are the worst. There's two I have not yet defeated. I've still not defeated Elden Beast, so right now he's my worst boss. 3 real life days and around 8 hours. Still total failure. Well, because with the I know we told you obviously, cause you have to tell us, CJ, what your build's currently looking like. Because I know we were obviously saying in the last stream to try the Darkmoon Greatsword. Because realistically, that should be, because you can run the Darkmoon Greatsword with the Shard of Alexander. I don't know if you've got it, as well as Godfrey's Icon, along with things like Graven Mass Talisman if you've got it, or even just a Graven Skull Talisman. Then in the Wonder Physic, put the Stone Barb Cracktear in there, and the Magic Shroud in Cracktear to do a load of damage. I don't know why I'm going this way. I don't actually need to go this way at all, I don't think. Yes, I do. I'm going there for the dungeons down here. So yeah, you're gonna have to give us a little bit of an insight in your build. Maybe we can move some things around and help you out. Are you doing a Faith build? Yeah, we're pretty much going to be doing a Faith build for the DLC. Spoiler alert. So yeah, it's just because I feel Faith gives you the most options. If you want to run Fire, which I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fire-resistant enemies in the DLC, then cool, you can run Fire. But if you want to run Holy, you can run Holy. If you want to run Lightning, you can run Lightning. If you want to run Madness, you can run Madness. If you want to run Destined Death, you can run Destined Death. Like, there's just so many different things that are also really overpowered in the game. So yeah, that's why we're running Faith. It's also my favourite kind of builds to delve into, like a strength Faith build, which is why I'm also going to go and pick up the Ordovis' Greatsword, which is in this tomb. It's in the hero grave. So yeah, we'll also need to level up a little bit. So I think I've also got a load of runes I can use. Yeah, I've got a load of runes. So we'll add a few more levels to our character here. But you guys wanted to see Rani's quest line as well, didn't you? So we'll do this and then we'll start doing Rani's quest. Sorry, I know. I basically asked you a question and then I've ignored it for the past like 20 minutes. Let me just pop another one just to give me enough. Is that going to be enough for 2 levels? Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's enough. We'll pump figure. Nice. Cool. Sweet. I used Darkman Greatsword, took Rebirth, went to Faith, tried Black Blade and Blasphemous Blade. Next try is Radagon's Great Bow. Talismans for Holy Damage Negation, Golden Vow, Law, Divine, Fortification, and Tishi. I mean, it's totally a skill issue. My husband says my dodges need work. He's right. Fair enough. I mean, yeah. It sounds like you're running the right kind of builds, and obviously Black Knife Tishi is going to help you out, or Tish, however you say it, is going to help you out tremendously. So just keep trying. Just keep trying. You will get it, because, like I say, you'll just get better at dodging his attacks. And yeah, it will just happen. So just keep trying, basically, is the advice. Should we put this on so I can actually see? You know, these skeletons are gonna come over here so you get run over. Thank you. Can we make this? We're gonna try. We do. Pretty sure I need to go down, right? Oh, I forgot that he can clip you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we need to go down. Hello guys, forgot that you were here. Come on in. Thank you. Wait, I only got one of you with that? That's it, come down here. Thank you very much. Bye-bye now. Right, so... just need to clear through here. I'm going to get Old Davis's Greatsword and then we'll go do some more Rani's quest. So I know you guys want to see it. I also don't want to die. That will not be good. Cool. Sorry, yes. The best weapon I used when I first started playing, the only way I could kill Elden Beast was with the Wing of Astel. Yeah, the Wing of Astel is also super fun, super OP. Because like I say, it is a stance breaking machine. Because yeah, it just stuns absolutely everything. And it's an absolute powerhouse, even though it's a curved sword. Grab that stone sword key. Forgot you were here. Should probably really use a holy weapon, but screw it. Oh yes, the Wing of Astel weapon art is worth me trying to. Yeah, definitely give it a go, because it is really fun, and you get the same boost as if you were using a Darkman Greatsword. So if you're used to a Darkman Greatsword, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I'm going the wrong way? Yeah, going the wrong way. Okay. Just gonna keep an eye on these guys now. So I'm gonna switch. I was supposed to run down here. They're coming. They're coming. I'm pretty sure. Behold, safety. Don't get hit, right? Yeah, we don't get hit. Okay. Sorry, let me just catch up. Yeah, the Wing of Astel, yeah, you need to try that. The new Astral War coming looks like a Wing of Astel on steroids. It looks, yeah, so that, are you talking about the incantation where she's like floating in the air? Yeah, that looks pretty sick, I can't lie. I do like the look of it. I hope it's as good as we think it is. I really do. So I'm kind of missing some more overpowered incantations. Don't I need to go that way? Let me just see what's down here. I forget which way I need to go for these things. Bye now. Really? Thank you. Jesus. What about Nagakiba and Bloodfang? Yeah, they're also really good. They're also really good. Bloodhound Fang also deals a load of poison stance damage, so that'll be really good to use if you haven't used it already. if you have Mogs or small shackles, use it in this room. Wait, which room? Because I've got the shackles. Sarkatas, which room? And why am I using it? What do I miss? Is there something that I've done? Or that I've missed? Which room am I supposed to be using it in? Sarkatas, let me know. Let me know, bro. And what does it do? With chariots. What? Like down the ramp? I heard that incant is Focus Pocus. Is that how you destroy them, like, really easily? So like a cheese to get around, like, destroying them super quickly? I hope the incant is good as well, unless they botch it like they did with Bastard Stars. Yeah, could you imagine? I really hope we don't. I really hope that doesn't happen. I'll also go back down, but are you talking about using it, like, in there? So, like, if I use it here, what does that do? What does that do? I don't know what it does. I'm not as good as you, okay? I don't know what it does. But I'm going to go back down and go to the actual way that we need to go. But yeah, could you imagine they bring out that incantation and only like 2 or 3 of those explosions actually deal damage? I still get comments to this day, by the way, with a load of people saying that the Wing of Astel is rubbish because only 2 hits actually hit enemies. I was like, no, that's Bastard Stars. That's not Wing of Astel. So many people still get that confused. They just think that Nebula itself, like that entire attack, is glitched, when really it's just the Bastard Stars. Hold on. Oh, because it triggers this, doesn't it? That's why. Sorry, I'm being silly. And I can use it here to trigger it, right? Ow! Because now we've got the light. What does the light do? The light brings out this, doesn't it, right? And then we need to lure him down, I think. Is that correct? To lure him down? Right, you can get lost. Wait, I staggered him in 1 hit? Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Did you come up with another OP build? Wait, did you come up with another OP build than the Valiant Gargoyle Twin Blade? I have well, that's my like most recent, probably like super OP build. I haven't made like I've made other videos on other overpowered builds. Yes. Need split, ciao, and thanks again. No worries, expat. I hope you have a good rest of your day, and thank you very much for chilling out, hanging with us. I really do appreciate it, bro. So thank you. The bigger the boss, the more it's cause of being such a wide AOE. Yeah, yeah. But sorry, yeah. Atomic's boy. If you're talking about have I got like any other like overpowered builds, I do have others on the channel. But like, yeah. You can check them out if you want. I have done more since that video, if that's what you're asking. Wow, it didn't hit you. That's crazy. Well, I hit him. What? No, stay dead. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you. Jesus. There we go. I'm gonna get rid of this guy as well. Nice. The bigger the boss, the slower and harmless he is. For example, Fire Giant holds records for being a boss with the most amount of accidental no hits. Yeah, true. You can't kill the wall. Well, I can give it a good go, Steve. All right, I can try. Maybe I just wanted to renovate. Maybe I was just, you know, hooking up my painting, just putting the nail in the wall. It's fine. Yes. I forget that this is a problem. For some reason, Melder was very easy in Dark Souls 3. You can't hit shit. Yeah. That's true. Do I need to hit this one as well? I don't think I do I? I can't remember. Do I need to hit this one up here as well? I think I do. Does it go up? It does go up. Yeah, okay, cool. And then they should crash, hopefully. Right, so that's why you wanted me to use the thing in the middle, because then if you use it there, you then hit the thing, and then I didn't need to do all of that roundabout stuff. Okay, with you now. Cool. Sorry about that, but thanks. Wait, does this one still spawn in? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. But I haven't done the door. Does the door just open? Yeah, it does. Cool. Have I played Dark Souls 3? Yes, I have. I have played Dark Souls 3. That's probably like my most played From Software game. Like the game with like the most hours on it. I know there's enemies behind me after I hit this guy as well, by the way. So yeah, I'm a big fan of Dark Souls 3. But saying that, I haven't played it since really Elden Ring's come out. Mainly just because I've been busy making content on this game whenever I could. So it kind of like takes over my Dark Souls need and want. Like I don't want to necessarily play Dark Souls 3 in my downtime as well as playing this as much as I do. But yeah, what would be like what's your guys' like favorite From Software title? Is it Dark Souls? Is it Dark Souls 2? Dark Souls 3? Is it Bloodborne? Is it Elden Ring? What would be like your favorite or like go-to From Software game? Like if all of them like disappeared but one, which one would you be choosing to save? I just totally didn't attack him. I was too busy reading the chat. Alright, I need to lure your attack. Yeah, cool. Thank you. Bye now. You dummies. And that's fine because you're going to do that. And I can dodge out the way. Thank you. There's the one that's almost dead. Him. Lure an attack. Thank you. And bye-bye. See you guys. Ow. Wasn't very nice, was it? You know what? I'm just going to cheese it. Oh, okay. So I'm just going to cheese it and he absolutely slaps you around the head. Thank you. Bye-bye, Ordovis. Thank you for your great sword. Elden Ring 100%. Yeah. No, that's fair. That is fair, of course. That is fair. For me, ER for sure. I'm a big build crafter in games, so yeah. The build potential in this game is huge. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Hard question. If I had to go with one I enjoy the most, is between Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. I like the fast combat. Yeah, that's fine. And Kai says I would choose Dark Souls 3. I never understood the Elden Ring story. To be fair, I've never really delved into the Elden Ring story too much either. So I totally get you. Them wings are coming in for the DLC. Yeah, probably. We will probably see a lot more Crucible Knights, or at least people using those attacks. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if we see a load more from them. Right, Rani's questline. Before I forget again, we need to continue on with that. I think we need to go grab the death mark actually, because we have killed a bunch of people. So yeah, we'll go to the ancestral wood, make our way down, and then we can grab the death mark, and then continue from there basically. We can also probably level up in a minute once again. And also, if you have completed multiple endings, I don't know whether you guys have. If you have, which one is sort of like your go-to, or what's like your favorite quest line for the ending? Is it Rani's quest line? Is it Frenzied Flame? Like the Madness ending? Sorry, I'm just trying to lure him so he walks off. But you can just lure this tier to walk off. There you go. Yeah. What would be like your go-to ending? Like, what is your favourite ending? Like, your favourite quest to do to get the ending? Because obviously Rani's is a bit more of like an actual quest. Whereas Hayeta's one is just give us some grapes and that's it. Or eyes, rather, and that's it. Rani says it's the only ending with an actual cutscene. Yeah, true. True. That's true. I mean, the Madness one has a well, the Frenzy Flame one does have a different cutscene. It's obviously more just like a still as opposed to like a cutscene. Did we pick up the Mimic Tier? I can't remember if we did. Yeah, we did. Because I know that we came here, we just never really did anything in this area. We just picked up the Mimic Tier and the Wet Blade. I can't remember if we already killed this ball for the Mimic Tier either. I think we did, because he didn't drop it. Rani and Dung Eater. Yeah, fair enough. Dung Eater's ending is, again... Well, the quest for Dung Eater is pretty cool. It is a bit of a fetch quest, but still pretty fun to do. May Chaos take the world, yeah. But what I really don't like in ER is that there's too much reskin bosses. Among 238 bosses in the game, only 10 unique ones. This is pure. I don't think there's only 10 unique ones. There's a little bit more than 10, but I understand what you're saying. Like how we were talking about earlier, everything's a bit more copy and paste. But I did talk about this in that video that I was mentioning, where I basically titled this ruined Elden Ring. It was just talking about how they claim like this has obviously got the most bosses of any Dark Souls game or any other game, but realistically, like you say, there's probably 50% of them are just the same boss. Oh, I've already picked it up. Oh, okay. Well, didn't realise we already picked this up. Sorry guys, my bad. So we need to go back to Rani then. It's a bit dark. What, as in Dung Eater's ending? Or are you talking about the gameplay? I hope the wings are useful and not end up like Millennium Bloom spell. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a lot of things in this game obviously aren't as good when we use them compared to when bosses use them, so I don't know. Did you do Syllabus's quest and get the Magic Scorpion Charm? No, we haven't done that yet. Talking of Dung Eater, I was going to do that quest and give Dung Eater the potion, so... But I need to go find Dung Eater in the subterranean place. I can't give it to his phantom, can I? I have to do the I have to actually go find Dung Eater and give it to him, don't I? Don't give her the blade yet? Yeah, no, I can go do what's it called? It's quest. Because I can actually go there now because I've got the I can do the secret entrance into this area. I've forgotten what it's called. Deep Roots. Sorry. So what I'll do is I'll go grab it from this place, but I won't give it to her yet. Yeah, Dung Eater's quest. Yeah, Dung Eater's quest is pretty dark. It doesn't ruin the game entirely, but I will totally take away some points for that one. Yeah. Yeah. It's not good having multiple bosses again and again. I still like ER boss design with overall aggressiveness, delayed attacks, and big combos more than DS3. Ones that were very passive and didn't have complicated movesets mostly. Yeah, so you're quite right. They delayed a lot more. Like everyone sort of got used to the Dark Souls 3 combat and it being like a rhythm based kind of thing, like dodge, attack, dodge, attack, dodge, attack. Whereas now most bosses have a delayed attack or a faster input. So it's kind of keeping you on your toes, but even now, obviously playing it for so long, you can still memorize stuff. What exactly happens in the end with Rani? You just get laid. A lot of them say that is the reset and no faith, etc. Again, I'm not a lore guy, but I'm pretty sure the whole point of Rani's questline is to sort of like, isn't it like bring like the end of stuff, and like it's to bring the Dark Moon Age. But I can't remember if that's what that's tied into, because aren't all the endings supposed to like tie into all of the different Dark Souls and like Bloodborne and stuff like that? Again, forgive me. Someone who's more clued up on the lore will probably have to explain to Kai exactly what it is. But yeah, it's sort of like cleansing the world and putting it into eternal darkness. So yeah. Frenzied Flame, I think, is Dark Souls 1. Eternal Darkness, I guess, is like Bloodborne, kind of, like, going that way with it. But again, people are going to have to correct me. I know I'm wrong, probably, saying that. Because I'm a donut, and I don't know the lore. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not a lore master. I'll leave that to like Zeostorm and Farsi Vidya and things like that. those guys will know a lot more than me. So if you did want to go look up lore and stuff, also check those guys out, because they'll fill you in. Actually, with Rani, she take away the greater will from the lands between to set people to set free the people from the gods. I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm still dodging his attacks. Wow. Control and let people decide their own fate. So there you go. So yes, setting people free then, and letting them decide what they want to do, rather than being controlled by the Erd Tree and sort of being in a rinse and repeat of the Elden Lords and everything else. So yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Hello, Prospector. Ow. Go away, hand. And you as well. Wait, you're not dead. Okay. Also, did I call him Prospector when it's... That's not his name. He's not Prospector. Oh, jeez. Chill out, dude. I know I called you the wrong name. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. Didn't mean to. Oh my god, I'm getting my arse handed to me right now. Jesus, wet. Dang. Zeostorm knows his stuff, yeah. Yeah, these guys dedicate the time that I dedicate into making builds into like the lore and stuff, so yeah, I'm sure they probably know the Elden Ring story and Dark Souls story like the back of their hand, so I'm not even going to pretend like I know anything, because I really don't. Like, I really don't. Because I'm more into, like, the gameplay mechanics. And teaching you guys how to make overpowered builds so you can literally destroy everything. Because, as you know, I'm rubbish at the game, so any advantage I can give myself to be good at the game is cool. And I'm sure there's probably others out there that also equally are the best at Dark Souls and Elden Ring, so that's why I make the videos I do. Rage Gaming, yeah, Rage Gaming, probably also know. I do know the name. I don't really watch their stuff, but I know Rage Gaming is a thing. So if they're a lore guy or lore people, then sure. You need a ranged weapon to kill this dude, to kill this dud. Which dud? The dud is already dead. Come on, man, I don't need a ranged weapon. With endings, I had a funny situation. I didn't do Hiatus questline, I just descended to Lindale sewers, got lost, opened a strange door, whoops, now I have to burn the world, sorry guys. Yeah, it kind of do be like that sometimes. You just wander around and then all of a sudden you're causing chaos. But I did abandon Stefan Schwem, thank you very much for subscribing. I've also just realised, I can't hear that. So there's probably been a few people subscribing that I have not been shouting out. Hold on a second, guys. Let me just double check something real quick, because I might have to just see. So Kai did also subscribe. Brilliant. I missed that. Sorry, Kai. And Bo Kepler as well. So I'm just gonna rerun Bo Kepler. Cool. Bo Kepler, thank you very much for subscribing. If you're in here, I'm really sorry that I missed it. I've only just noticed that I actually didn't hear the subscriptions, which is always good. But also, Kai, you're getting a shout out on this stream. Might as well have another one as well. And then Stefan Schwem as well. They just, I think that's how you pronounce your name. I'm really sorry if I got your name wrong. But Stefan, thank you very much for subscribing. And I'm sure you guys can probably still hear that noise, but I didn't hear it. It's only because I saw it on the screen just then on my OBS. I was like, hang on a second. Why didn't I hear this before? So, yeah. Sorry, guys. That I missed it when it actually happened, but there you go. Get a second one. Oh, it won't open again. So I've now actually turned the volume on so I can hear it. So, sorry about that. Pro streamer over here. I think the good thing, the lore and builds community support each other and understand the game much better. Yeah, so I will rely on like those YouTubers and those content creators too. Like if I ever want to know what's going on, I will just chuck like a Farsi video on, sort of like a podcast whilst I'm editing or something. So if I'm ever interested, like I say, I always go and watch those other guys because they obviously know a lot more about it than I do. And yeah, I'm guessing they probably also watch other videos, not necessarily mine, but other content creators making like build videos. So if they are struggling to like beat a boss, they'll probably just watch everybody else's videos and be like, oh yeah, that's how you make a cool build. Thanks, guys. And this is how you cheese this guy, by the way. Just keep him over there. Just stay there, mate. This is a cheese I do know. See? I do know some cheese methods. Another god skin. Yeah, just this one's a bit easier because you can trap him like that. You heard it, cool, nice. But I did bad endings first time in every From Software game except Sekiro. I really like dark endings in games. Yeah, to be fair, I always try and do dark endings if I can as well. So yeah, no, I totally get that. Or you'll be running red around for 10 minutes. Yeah, true. GG's, thank you, Steve. Thank you. Maybe they can elaborate the end with a quest instead of letting it end like that. They always do that in Souls games. Yeah, well, it's always because with Souls games they let the community sort of like theorize and come up with ways that they can continue on their story, because it then interlinks all of them, even though they're not in the same worlds. It then interlinks all of the games together. Like I said, everyone's interlinking Elden Ring with being the start for all of the other games, because obviously with the Frenzied Flame ending, with the flame and everything, that's like Dark Souls 1 with the kindling and the flame. I'm guessing Rani's one is similar to Bloodborne or another Dark Souls game, I'm not too sure, but like it just lets you theorize, because there's no clear concise, oh yeah, that's it, this is the ending, this is what definitely happened, nothing else happened after that. It just allows the story to continue. So it is a bit annoying because it's, like I say, you don't get like a concise ending, but it leaves things open. It means that they can do an Elden Ring 2 and a Dark Souls 10 and have them all combined together story-wise. So yeah. I have a topographical Crentinisium. You're using words that I don't understand and I cannot pronounce. When I played ER for the first time and I was getting lost constantly, and this is how I explore the whole map, by asking a question: where the hell is the freaking exit? Yeah, that's I think pretty much how most players traversed through Elden Ring, myself included. Just running around being like, okay, we're over here next. I mean, this stream is an example of that. You start doing one thing and then you're like, oh yeah, I'm going over here now. What's over here? Oh, shiny thing. So yeah. Did George R.R. Martin have anything to do with the DLC story? I can't confirm because I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I'm sure. I don't know whether he's written anything, but obviously he technically does still have an involvement, even if not, because the story of Elden Ring was created by him. So even if it wasn't him elaborating on it and like doing all those characters and doing the story, Marika, Radigan, everyone like that, their stories are George R.R. Martin's work. So yes, technically he has written the DLC story, but I don't know whether he physically wrote how the DLC is going to play out, if that makes sense. I've forgotten where I was going now. I was going to the place. Frenzy Flame. They did relate DS1 with DS3's Nameless King. Yeah, yeah. Well, everything, all of the From Software games have some form of relation somewhere. So yeah, I think Elden Ring would be a better game if instead of marry with Rani, I can marry with Roderica. Yeah, would that make it better? Really? I mean, to be fair, I don't really think of Roderica. Like, she does the tuning, which I never use any of the tunings anyway. So she's hardly ever. Which bloody wall is it? What was one of these walls? What? Which one is it? That one. Jesus. Of course, it's the last one I do. By the way, Nameless King was a prototype for ER bosses. Yeah, From Software were testing delayed attacks on him, but because of that, I think, in all honesty, that Margit is stronger than Nameless King. Yeah, well, again, that happens a lot as well with a lot of From Software stuff. A lot of concepts happen from, say, Dark Souls 1 that were then implemented in Dark Souls 2, and Dark Souls 2 then implemented in Dark Souls 3. So, again, there'll probably be a load of DLC characters that we see that were probably supposed to be in the base game, and in any future, like Melania was supposed to be in Sekiro apparently, and things like that. So yeah, that just happens a lot in gaming in general. Like, they try and push as many concepts out and go, right, realistically, we don't want to put this in because it's going to be too much work, and it's, you know, they look at it objectively and go, right, can we do this? Yes or no? Okay, can we do this? Yes or no? And then they save ideas for future. So yeah. Yeah, sorry, Steve. You were probably like shouting at the screen, like, no, go the other way. And I was doing everyone but the actual wall that I needed to go through. And I'm sorry. I always forget. And that's one thing that I kind of wish that they did more of as well. Was like hidden walls. I used to love finding like the secret walls in Dark Souls, and I feel that they really missed an opportunity to have like so many more in this. Whereas again, it's all like a rinse and repeat. They only appear in those ruins where like it's an illusionary wall to stop a staircase. There's no real like benefit really to that. You might as well have just had the staircase there. Like, there was really no need. I'm just going to die, so I'm going to go walk away from that. I'm getting the hell out of that area. Screw that. I will come back for that item later on. So yeah, I feel like they missed the mark with that too. But hey ho. Dreammaster, hello. How are we doing, Tarnished? I hope you're doing well, of course. Thank you for joining the stream. Sorry, we'll catch up with comments in a moment. Let me just go get the Sight of Grace. She stayed with us even after burning the tree. Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, to be fair, she does stick around. There's no better choice than that. She's also level up your invocations. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I didn't know Melania was supposed to be in Sekiro. That explains a lot. Yeah. I think she was supposed to, or like she was a concept for Sekiro, which is why she also does like similar moves. If you notice, if you're using a sword, she will like block and like parry you and then like jump back. So yeah. Do you know how I treated those flowers for summon upgrades? Rune packs. Fair enough. And yeah, well, those big giant worms, snakes, or something are a cut enemy from Dark Souls 3 though. Yeah, so exactly, these things, that they happen all the time in gaming. In any gaming series where there's like multiple games, there'll be cut content that gets then reused later on for like their next title or like for DLC, but in a good way, not like how EA just cut stuff and then like charge you £70 for a DLC. I'm talking like actual concepts that were used, and they were like, no, we're going to save that for our idea because we can probably do more with that in this game. It's not, like I say, not like EA where they cut out half the game and then charge you more money for the entire game, basically. Because that's stupid in itself as well. The bear has arrived. Wow. I'm guessing you two know each other, eh? And also, I don't think I've ever seen Soki Bear in the chat, so hello, Soki Bear. How you doing? Good to see the people know each other. But, again, getting involved in the chat. Really do appreciate that. I hate those ants. As mobs, they're pretty harmless, but they're freaking... yeah, insect phobia makes them very uncomfortable. Yeah, true. Yeah, if you've got any like phobias or stuff like that, it can be very annoying. But they are also just an annoying enemy anyway. And I don't like them. They can also shoot stuff at you, which is not very good when you're on like a beam like one of these tree trunks. And knock you off. Just connecting the lore is extremely confusing and irritating. For you personally, yeah. I mean, that's kind of why I don't stay up to date with the lore anymore, because I've got a lot of catching up to do. And it will honestly take me hours to go back and be like, okay, that's why that happens. Okay, that's where these two are intertwined and get involved in the story. So I just personally, rather than taking the time and effort to do it, just stay out of it. Let the pros deal with it. Who knows? You know, who know what they're doing. Talk about it, and I'll just stick to making builds and focusing on the gameplay aspects. And hello, Soki Bear. Yeah, I'm good. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm also very, very good. So thank you very much for obviously joining. I don't know whether you've catched up with any other streams. Obviously, I can see Dream Master. I don't know whether he's been filling you in, but we are on our way to creating and almost finishing up our build for the DLC. It is going to be a faith build, spoiler alert. Just because then we can use pretty much anything that the game has to offer, bar ice and bleed and poison. But if we want to use Destined Death, which is super OP, we can use Destined Death. If we want to use fire, we can use fire. If we want to use lightning, we can use lightning. And pretty much faith covers half of the broken weapons in the game, like Ordovus' Greatsword and things like that. So magma blades as well. So yeah, should be pretty fun to use all these weapons. And he's stuck in a tree. Look at him. Look at him. What an idiot. What a noob. You know what? Okay, he's free. Stupid headless man. That's why you should get ahead. And you might be able to see there's a tree there. God damn it. But yeah. Worst enemy had to be the lobsters. Lobsters also are super annoying with their goddamn sniping range attacks. You literally think you're in the clear, then all of a sudden you get hit in the back of the head with their like spit, essentially. Which is always fun. You know, could you imagine just like spitting at someone at 1,000,000 miles an hour? Yeah, ice goes with intelligence. Yeah. Obviously bleed and poison with arcane, but I prefer faith builds, faith strength builds, just because I feel there's a lot more options compared to like intelligence builds. And also all the incantations are super fun as well. And I'm sure we're probably going to get a load more incantations in the DLC, so that's why I kind of want to run a bit more of a faith build. And I know I'm cheesing the game with the Blasphemous Blade, but I'm just doing that for now, just for ease of life, basically. And one more slap. Thank you. Bye now. Silurius Tree is also very good as well, that we just got now. We've got both Ordovus' Greatsword and his Silurius Tree, so we'll probably actually start running a few of those, to be fair. Because we've got the Stonebark cracks here as well, so that'll be fun. Just to literally break everyone's stance like every 2 seconds. I am just probably going to go up and beat Fia's champions as well whilst we're here. I'm making a Malekith build and planning to level up to level 200 for the DLC. Do you think that is enough? That is more than enough. More than enough, Marcos. And if you wanted like a little guide, again, I've got a Malekith Blackblade build on the channel, which we did about a month ago now. So if you wanted like a guidance on that, whilst also using things like the Black Knife and other incantations, feel free to give that video a watch in your spare time, because that will show you all of like the talismans, boosting items, and obviously of course the stats, like the distribution and stats that will help you out with Malekith stuff. I go for Magic Swordman build for the DLC. Yeah, having something like a Darkmoon Greatsword or Moonveil will also be super good. So there's just also so many ways you can go into the DLC and so many overpowered builds. So yeah, there's really like no right or wrong answer for like the most overpowered build. Just basically go in using whatever you feel most comfortable using, basically. all those lobsters like have a freaking railgun in their mouth. Yeah, pretty much. And I'm not taking my main character into the DLC. She's max level and on a new game plus 7. Yeah, I would also advise doing that, because I've mentioned this. I sound like a broken record, but apparently with the new leveling system, I just wouldn't go in with a max level. I wouldn't go into the DLC. Sorry, in a new game plus. I would just go in with like the base game, the base levels, base enemies, no heightened defense or heightened attack, and you'll be good to go basically. Oh, he touched. Didn't touch that though, did he? Silly boy. Hello, Roger. I don't think so. Cheers, bud. I want to try and see if I can get like a free beat. Probably should have Hala Shabiri'd as well. That's one down. Lionel was also a pain in the butt. So if we can get him out like that, cool. Rest is easy. And GG. Blasphemous Blade just wrecking face as we know it does so well. We can go straight into what's his face? Not Fortisax, is that what it's called? Fortisax? I forget. It's not Blastodusax. Blastodusax, the other one in Crumbling as you're losing it. Why did you stop doing Pokemon videos? I stopped doing Pokemon videos. I don't know whether you've been around that long, or like I don't know if you have like a hit, or if you've been around the channel for the past 3 or 4 years. But before Elden Ring was a thing, I was making rubbish YouTube videos that weren't tailored for anybody. I was putting up gameplay clips and things that I was discovering at the time. So it's just one of those things. I just stopped playing Pokemon as much. I was playing other games that came out, like Elden Ring. So naturally just stopped making Pokemon content as well. I do have a second channel though, where there are a few Pokemon videos on there, which I don't know whether that's what you're referencing as well. But I do need to sort of start making content for the second channel. I just put all my focus into Elden Ring because that's the thing. Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, didn't speak to Fia, did I? Okay, well, that's fine. We can take on Fortisax in a bit. We don't need to do that just yet. We're also somewhat coming to the end of the stream, because I've just seen the time, because time flies when you're having fun, of course. I'm just trying to think of what else we need to grab, because we've got pretty much all of the things that we need in terms of tiers. Obviously there's still some more that we need to get from the consecrated snowfields, etc. We can probably go grab some dragon incantation. Oh, that's what we need to do actually. We need to go to... This is who I didn't... That's this one person I haven't killed yet. But I don't know, would you guys want to see like other games? Like I do have a second channel, like I say. It probably would be a lot more like uncut, kind of like these streams. Obviously there will be a little bit of editing, but not like a huge amount. Because obviously most of my energy and time will go into Elden Ring and like this channel and TikTok and whatnot. But if I do get like a spare moment every now and again, like every other week or something, I could potentially play another game for you guys. If that's something that you'd wanted to see. I don't know if that is something that you'd want to see. Is that something you'd want to see? Oh wow, whiffed that badly, didn't I? No, get the focus off of the face. Thank you, thank you. Oh god, I hate this attack. Have I got from Zamor? Yes, I do have it from Zamor Ruins. I do. I believe I do. I'll go double check though. But I'm pretty sure I do. Oh, I mistimed that badly. That's why I'm going to do a little drink. I moved. And skadoosh. Very nice. I've been playing Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm on my 7th playthrough at the moment. I mean, I kind of stopped playing Dragon's Dogma 2. I've been meaning to pick it back up again. But with all of these streams that we're doing and all the hype around the DLC, it's just one of those things I haven't picked back up. Because again, I've made content on that as well. And I did enjoy playing it when I played it. And if I were to make any videos on it, it probably would be main channel videos, like tips and stuff. But I feel like it's kind of past its time now. Everyone's sort of done those overpowered builds and stuff like that. So yeah, I completed Dragon's Dogma 2 3 times, and I couldn't force myself to play it more because I just couldn't bear to slay 5 mobs and 7 bosses for the whole game again. Yeah, true. This game has so bad enemy variety and 0 replayability potential, except you forget to do some quests. Yeah, it's very fun, but it lacks actual consistent besides first playthrough experience. It's getting quite repetitive for me now, yeah. So that's the thing I found as well. It's a similar thing with, well, most RPGs. It just gets very repetitive, unfortunately. Which is ultimately why I put it down as well. I'm just trying to see, trying to think of what else. Godslayer's Greatsword's in there as well, which we can probably pick up. It's like a final thing that we can grab. So that'll be good, actually, to maybe use the Godslayer's Greatsword too. But realistically, probably next stream we will go to the Consecrated Snowfields first. We won't go to Farum Azula, because we still need to do a bunch of quest lines. Like I still need to do Sellen's quest, which, to be fair, that actually doesn't get affected by Farum Azula. But there's a few quests that we still need to do, like Seluvis's quest line and things like that. So we can probably do it in the next stream. Hello, Oliver. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Well, I know you're probably coming in immediately going, "Whoa, is he talking about ending the stream?" We've probably got like another like 10-15 minutes of the stream, so if you want to hang out for the next 10-15 minutes, feel free to do so. But yeah, we're kind of also just like setting up for next stream. Probably go to the Consecrated Snowfields, clear all of those areas, grab all of the bell bearings that we need to grab. I'm not too fussed about the ghost wart bell bearings or anything like that, or glove wart bell bearings. Just more about the somber smithing stones, and I know there's one in Farum Azula that I need to pick up, which we'll eventually obviously get. But we need to just clear out pretty much everything else that the game has to offer. Do I need to duplicate any Ashes of Wars? I don't think so, but I will pick up the spiked weapon. I don't need anything else from here, I don't think. Because we also need to do Vari's quest line as well to get ourselves to the eventual DLC area. And go to Mogwin's Palace, so yeah. What else am I missing? I don't think there's really anything of it. I can go to the artist shack and do that first of all. I do need to kind of respec into intelligence at some point, so I can use regression to continue Corin's quest line. So we'll do that at some point. Let me go to the Shaded Castle actually and just clear out Shaded Castle, and then we'll probably call it quits after that. The thing I liked most in this game was the Watcher's voice acting. It's just a masterpiece of art. Yeah. Yeah, the voice acting is normally very good in From Software games. Well, I've had a great time chatting to you, Jazza, and I'll catch you on the next stream. Take care, mate. Thank you very much, Steve, for hanging out and obviously being involved as much as you have. I really do appreciate it. We will be streaming again tomorrow. Same time, so 9:30 AM UK time. And then up until like 12, 12:30, as per usual. So we'll be back again tomorrow. I've also got a few TikToks I'm going to work on today, so if you follow me on TikTok, you can probably have a few more videos pop up on there. So again, just @Jazza97 for those of you that don't follow me there. They're just kind of like bite-sized versions of the builds and stuff that we go through on the YouTube channel. And there's actually quite a few more followers over on TikTok, which is, well, kind of a given. TikTok is a bigger platform, or at least more accessible platform. A lot more people use it. So yeah. But yeah, see you later, Steve. Thank you very much for hanging out. Like I say, appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And by the way, Blasphemous Blade sucks ass against Moog because, yeah, he's 80% fight. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to use Blasphemous Blade against Moog. I was pretty much just using it for this stream just to clear out all of the stuff that we did. Because I do like to kind of like switch weapons, so we will probably delve into maybe Ordovis's Greatsword next stream. Because that's also super fun. So I also need to go around picking up some Somber Smithing Stones at some point, so we'll probably do that at the beginning of the stream. With the Blasphemous Blade. Then use the Ordovis's Greatsword. You can do regression without respec if you use a couple of items. Yeah, I know I can use all of the intelligence not tier, which I've got 14 intelligence right now, so I can probably use... Oh, I can go and get Marika's Source Seal. Will I have enough? Because you get +5. So I've got 14, so +5, 19, plus that 29. You need 37. I can also boost it +5 with the Heirloom. That's 34. And then I can wear a mask. Yes. Yes. Soaky Bear. See, look. See, this is why I need you in the streams. Bringing me ingenious ideas. I should have enough then. I just need to go get the relevant talismans. So you're right. And pick up a helmet from Raya Lucaria, which I can go and do in next stream as well. Use regression. Carry on with Corin's. Did I really just try and use Torrent? I did, didn't I? Continue on with Corin's quest line. Get the mending ending. And then prepare for the DLC, basically. So yeah, we've got a good couple of streams coming up. A good couple of streams. I feel like we've been quite successful so far with the streams. We've done a lot. We've done a lot. +11 with the hat you get from Raya Lucaria too. +11? Wait, which hat are you talking about? There's a hat that gives you +11 intelligence? What? Or it could be +6 intelligence, but either way is a good boost. Oh, okay, yeah. I know the dual crown. Wow, really? Did I just get poisoned? Jesus. The dual crown thing gives you yeah, it gives you like +5, +6. The Twin Sage helmet. That's what I'm thinking of. Crown, talisman, tier, grafted, greatsword. Yeah, true. If not, I'll use it. Yeah, I've got the yeah, I already have. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll have enough boosts. I'm just thinking about it now. We will have more than enough boosts to get it without needing yeah, that's one, the double crown one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's fine. We'll have enough boosts to get that done. So that's fine. Actually, whilst we're here, we can also grab Blood Boil Aromatic, or at least the cookbook for it. Dog's got golden eyes, and I missed. Thank you. It's like so dark in here. What's going on? Oh, 2 golden eye enemies, like right next to each other. Nice. Can you not? Why is this guy giving me so much? What? Thank you. Bye now. Get a little rat bag. I played first time with Ordovis's Greatsword, by the way. Fun stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Ordovis's Greatsword is super fun. Super broken. Pure stance damage. Yeah, okay, it uses strength. But we can, like I say, we can do a strength faith hybrid. And just wreck the game with that, basically. So yeah. Should be fun. Quite excited, actually, for the DLC. I'm quite excited what resistances we're going to come up against. Because I'm sure there's probably going to be a whole bunch of holy resistances. But then holy might also become in clutch. Because I hope it does. Because it's been absolutely shafted in the base game. So no, it would be nice to have a DLC where holy damage is the champion. Helicopter. Yeah, it's basically like helicopter mode. Yeah, you're quite right. Just slamming people with your propellers. Right, crunch time. Actually, to be fair, you know when you're talking about boss fights and top 5, this guy also gives me a whole bunch of trouble. I can't lie. But to be fair, with the Blasphemous Blade, it's going to be stupidly easy, so we should be fine. The Godslow's Greatsword would that be good? Yeah, Godslow's Greatsword is also stupidly good. But that's what I mean. We can also delve into Ghost Flame. I'm pretty sure that's something I didn't mention earlier with Faith builds. So just anything with Faith is just super, super good, in my opinion. Yeah, this guy's going to give me a bit of trouble if he catches me a couple of times with those, but we can just slam around the head with Blasphemous Blades, it's fine. Is he actually going to kill me? He is going to kill me. Oh my god. See what I mean? This guy gives me trouble. Oh my god. Just stop it, please. Oh my god, really? Sweet, I'm doing a Malekith Black Blade or Godslayer Greatsword. Yeah, both of those are absolutely fine. They're probably two of the better weapons in the game, to be fair. Also, I was a bit stupid there. I don't know why I pressed the actual word at the end. I was just hoping that he wouldn't attack straight away, which I knew he was going to do anyway, so... Oh well. We'll just go again. So yeah, we'll probably defeat this guy. And then probably look at ending the stream, to be fair. Because, like I say, I've got a few videos I want to do today. And I'm still working on the full list of quest lines, like, and how to do them for you guys, so that's also taking a bit of time, you know. There we go, see? That's how it should have been done. That's how it should have been done. And we've also got Maria's Executioner Sword, which is stupidly overpowered as well. We can probably run that a bit in some of our quests. This weapon, by the way, is broken against Melania as well, so if you're ever struggling against Melania, just use Maria's Executioner. Because it stuns her and keeps her in a corkscrew whilst you absolutely annihilate her. In my opinion, strength faith builds are the most fun and most strong. Yeah. So same for me. Strength faith builds are just stupidly overpowered, stupidly fun to use, and yeah, just all round very, very good. I don't know why you wouldn't want to use them. But like I say, I know obviously today's a bit of a bonus stream, and we have overrun because normally we only go until about 12 o'clock and it's currently 20 past 12. But, you know, we're having a lot of fun. We're clearing a lot of things. So I think next stream, like I say, we're going to use the Ordovis's Greatsword. We're just going to grab a few items, like grab the Mage Helm to then go to the Converted Towers. Grab things like there, like the Memory Stone and the Cannon of Hamer and things like that if we do want to use an intelligence build in the future. But realistically, we just need to clear out a few more caves, get a few more bell bearings, eventually go over to Farum Azula. So we will do that at some point as well. In the next stream, but realistically I think we're going to call it there. So I hope you guys have obviously had a fun, nice stream. I know I have. I've really enjoyed these last couple of streams, and I really do appreciate you guys also getting involved in the chat. I've seen a lot of new people recently as well. Also, a lot of people have been subscribing during the stream, so thank you all to those that have joined for the very first time. Also, we had Kai today, and also Soki Bear joining for the first time, I believe. I haven't seen you before, but I'm also probably just forgetting, because I do forget. So, if you have been in before, sorry. But to me, you've been here for the first time, so welcome. But there's also seeing a load of familiar faces like Sargatus, Oliver Tidbor as well, Joe here at the very end saying nice video. He's been involved quite a bit, obviously CJ too. So yeah, hopefully, whether you're new or existing, you've had a good stream today. And obviously we'll continue everything on from tomorrow as normal. So 9:30 UK time, that's AM BST. And then we'll go on for another couple of hours. Clear the rest of the areas. Get away to Consecrated Snowfield. Start getting our build together. Potentially take on Melania. Don't know. We'll give it a go maybe. But yeah, I'm gonna stop waffling now. Gonna let you guys get on. So thank you again for watching. Stay safe. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in, and I will catch you tomorrow for another stream. Bye bye.